Howdy do, folks. Thanks for everybody who's here early. How's it going? Hope you guys are having a good Monday morning. A nice brisk 18 degrees Celsius here in Northern Canada. Matthew Truanson, young man, you are 2 whole minutes late. I think I started at like 11:01. My OBS says I've been live for a minute and 50 seconds, and it's 11:03 now. So yeah, I probably started at 11:01. So I was a minute late. My deepest apologies. I will do better next time, but surely with the amount of times that I've been like 5 minutes early, that it kind of balances out. We can forgive the gnome guy though. I'll get to that in a moment because I got stuff to say about the gnome guy thing. Something really funny happened related to the gnome guy stuff. But first, thanks for everybody who's here early. Hey Ariana, hey Zaplight, hey Luca, hey Guy Dice, how's it going? Grax Destiny, hey Flair, howdy do? Broccoli Thoughts, how's it going? How's it going? Good to see you, Bella. Glad to have you. Good to see everybody. How are you feeling about Merkel? I almost called him Nurkle. I'm feeling like Merkel is going to be pretty doable. I don't think the Merkel, I mean, I don't really know how it's going to go. The Necromites might be more annoying because they're probably going to have the random buffs that all enemies get, but I think boss fights seem to be relatively the same still. So I think Merkel himself is going to be pretty similar as to how he always is. So I did cheat in a whole bunch of potions this morning before I started up the stream. And I just deleted 6,000 gold from my inventory. So let me switch over here. And why does it keep doing this? Don't show starting soon. Show my video game. There you go. Not the best transition when it doesn't transition properly, but yeah, I did delete like 5,000 gold, 6,000 gold from my inventory, and then I just cheated in a whole bunch of potions because we're already level 8. We can already buy the best healing potions around, so I cheated in a bunch, deleted a bunch of gold so that I didn't have to do some long rest spamming here on stream or off stream either, for that matter. So that should be good to help us out. Maybe I'll do the same with Darkness Arrows. I probably should. I don't know. I don't really feel like we need to worry about Darkness Arrows that much against Merkel. You know, it's just Merkel. Who cares about him? Somehow the Mind Flayer is going to be the scariest thing in that fight. Yeah, probably. I think the goons are going to be a lot scarier than Merkel himself. Ironically enough. Hey, Sergeant Pastry. Good to see you. Good to see you. But yeah, in regards to the gnome guy stuff. So I was pouring through the comments last night on the most recent video, and just, you know, videos and stuff in general. Well, first of all, to the guy who commented on the VOD yesterday saying that I had a master tome in my inventory to unlock a cool power. I do not, unfortunately, but that would be really cool. And anyways, so YouTube Studio, which is the app that if you're a YouTube creator, you can use to like get analytics on all your created stuff. You can like upload videos through there and view comments and analytics and whatever. For some reason, because of course it does, it has an AI summary of your comment section on videos, which I've never used before. But I looked at it for this most recent video, and I took a screenshot of it because it was just really funny to me. So in my comment section, people are talking about the strong persona identity frequently. A significant portion of the audience now identifies you as the gnome guy, showing high brand recognition and affection for your recurring character choices. So even the AI overview is calling me the gnome guy. I guess that's just what I am now. I'm gonna play a gnome next playthrough. Just gonna make all of you guys deal with it. Hey Lime Tiger, howdy do. Starting stream with a middle finger to a backseater. I didn't mean for that to be a middle finger to a backseater. I'm just responding to somebody who left a comment. Like this, I feel like it would be worse if I didn't acknowledge it, and then they were just like, this whole time they were thinking I had a master book in my inventory that I was just ignoring. I'm not ignoring it. I'm not ignoring you in the comments either. I see you. The return of the gnome guy. I'm just gonna play gnomes from now on. Okay. Any hoodles. He's media trained. Trust me, if I wanted to be mean to people in the comment section, there are some other comments that I could choose that are really dumb. But I'm not going to do that because it's just not good vibes for anybody. I don't want to focus on the negativity, and I don't think you guys want me focusing on the negativity either. There are worse kind of guys to be. True, true. Hey Jane, how's it going? Good to see you. Good to see you. So yeah, today we're going to be doing some things. We kind of cleared out most of Act 2. We have to kill Balthazar still. And then we do the Moonrise raid and we fight Merkel. And that's probably going to be the whole stream today. Because I imagine some of these fights are going to take a while with a bunch of golden enemies. That sword looks crazy. What does it do? This is Helios-bound Blade of the Gilded Order. Every time we hit somebody with it, we get +1 radiant damage on all of our weapons, which is pretty cool. You can once per battle do a big AoE attack that also pushes people back. And we have the Core of Dawn upgrade. Yeah, we have the Core of Dawn upgrade, so it cannot be disarmed. And we also are using our Gilded Hexed Weapon ability to make it scale with the dexterity. It also has extra reach, and it's versatile. And it deals radiant damage. Pretty cool. Okay. Any hoodles. Any hoodles. Let's go. Let's go kill Balthazar, I suppose. Well, first things first, because I did cheat in a bunch of potions under the assumption that that's just like me skipping time for long resting. I am going to I'm gonna do a long rest so that, you know, I actually reset my buffs and stats and whatever. So not just looks crazy. Yeah, it's a pretty good weapon. It's pretty solid. Unfortunately, it's not really what we like for our build. I don't know what we would like for our build, but it is nice having a means to do radiant damage since so many enemies resist physical damage types. After my Hag class run, seems like I need to download this golden mod. It's pretty fun. I would definitely recommend it if you're looking for a change of pace. I think it's like I'd say it's like a solid. Oops. What the fuck? Which one of these rats is mad at me? It's the big rat. Let's get this over with. There you go. All right, I'll let the other rats go. I'd say it's like a solid B+ kind of mod, A- if I had to grade it. It's definitely fun. It's a nice change of pace. There are things that I would do differently if I were the one in charge of it, though. But it is still definitely worth checking out. Hey, Bunny Warren, how's it going? Is Big Sword finesse? No, but I have an ability that makes it use dexterity. So, might as well be. Any hoodles? Let's see if we can lockpick this door. Not very Albertan of you. Do people in Alberta not use letter grades? I didn't grow up in Alberta. And I certainly have never gone to school in Alberta. So before we fight Balthazar, I would love to do a little bit of this. Get a little Altar to Shard necrotic resistance going. I don't usually watch streams, but Truant is worth it. Oh, you flatter me. You flatter me. How would you compare it to mods like Chocolate or other overhauls? I definitely think Chocolate is better. But I also think Chocolate is kind of safer with its changes too. So it's not surprising that it's like less divisive. I'd say Goldmembers, you know, it makes some leaps and bounds changes to the game. Where Chocolate Edition kind of just, it kind of feels like it's trying to keep relatively similar core philosophies to the base game, and it's just kind of doing it differently. Chocolate just got an update to the V4. Oh, hell yeah. Hell yeah. Hey, Mars Function. I'm doing good. Theo's doing good. She was a little upset last night because I had a bunch of friends over. She doesn't like that. Do you think Goldmembers and Chocolate would be compatible? I don't see why they wouldn't be. They kind of change different things. Okay, so let's beat up Balthazar. So he's alert, but his buddies sure ain't. My buffs are on. Excellent. I guess we go for... I mean, there's no way we get a surprise round on him. Unless we use like a summon or something. But I don't really feel like going out of my way to do that. Would love to use some sort of elixir here. Something that helps me kill Balthazar ASAP would be pretty cool. We could do a poison resistance elixir. These are pretty good against Balthazar. Yeah, fuck it. Let's just do that. Do some poison resistance elixir. Do I have a haste spore grenade? I really don't, huh? I've used those already? At some point, I guess? Do we have any viciousness elixirs? Not that I could see. Got something to hide? Nah, buddy, nah, don't worry about it. Just look away. He keeps turning to look at me, man. It's very rude. Alright, let's get this party started. Pew! Yeah, no surprise round for me. That's to be expected. I think you can buy his haste pot. Already done, my friend. Already done. Okay, that's a big old ghoul. Big old ghoul. Yeah, these guys are going to be a bit of a pain to kill. Undead Ward makes it so that they all have... they all have piercing resistance. So, maybe we just start beating the shit out of everybody here with our sword. We do a little Helios Nova. Pew. Sorry about your ears. And then we do a little Exalted Divine Smite. That's hella rude, dude. Well, what am I doing with my bonus action? I'm kind of wondering if I want to do a potion of speed here. I don't think I want to. Or maybe I want to. Killing Balthazar as quick as possible is really nice. He can be dangerous in long fights, but we do have a poison resistance elixir. Gotta hop off and I'll catch the VOD later. Good luck with the Merkle. See you later, Hannah. Thanks for swinging by. Hope you have a good rest of your day. I always forget about his little bone chill effect. Not that it matters here. I wonder if we can kill him this turn if we take a speed potion. Let's just see what like another couple whacks are gonna do for us. We can do a branding smite. Oh wait, no, that uses our bonus action. Don't do that. We could do a lacerate. That's a thing that we can do. Nah, no way we get to kill him here. But like, you know, maybe if we didn't miss that smite, we could have. But I think we just want to do a bonus action dash. And kind of like skedaddle out of the room. This big ass ghoul can't be walked around. Alright, oh shoot, I forgot to equip the... Oh no, I do have it on. Fantastic. I forgot to unequip the Ring of Free Action earlier, so I still have it equipped. Very nice. That's what we call foresight. Let's go with foresight. Hey, Dr. Fuck me. Hey, Dr. Paracelsus? Paracelsus? Hey, Doctor. How's it going? Good to see ya. I'm gonna save that, because he's probably gonna do a bigger spell. Like this. There's a poison resistance coming in clutch. You love to see that. Hey Ghana, howdy do, howdy do. I even have my bonnet on and that was quite loud. I apologize. I wish that when lots of noises happen at the same time in Baldur's Gate 3, just like applied a noise dampening effect. But alas, 'tis not how it works. Don't really like flesh being all up in my grill either. If I'm being no cap, on God, deadass, for real with you. We could do a little hell crawling. That's a real thing we can do, and then we don't need to worry about attacks of opportunity. I like that idea. We can do like a little bit of this. And then we can do... Oh, right, that uses our golden momentum. That's kind of a pain. And then we can do a little bit of this. And then maybe he's just dead here. If we're lucky. Nice. Dead Balthazar. Good work, team. And then... We're bone chilled right now, so we can't heal. But we can... do some shield of thralls. Also, why did my bone shield just go away? What happened there? How weird. That sentence made me die a little. Thanks, boomer. You don't like when I say on God, deadass, no cap, for real, for real? Good morning, everyone. First time catching a stream. Hey, Aiden, how's it going? Good to see you. Glad to have you. All right. Who are we killing from here? Probably the guy who's going to get jiggy with it soon and has piercing vulnerability. So let's climb up the stairs a little. And then we'll do an arrow of many targets on this guy. You. And then... is there a way I get to murder you this turn? Well, you're frightened now. That helps. We can do like a little bit more with Shadow Arrow. And then, yeah, you're hella dead. Maybe you're even dead to our Piercing Arrow. Piercing Arrow doesn't do a lot of damage. It doesn't actually include sharpshooter damage like it says it does here. But, like, maybe we just risk it. Maybe we just risk it for the biscuit. It's not like it's the worst thing if we don't kill this guy this turn. Excellent. And then these two are frightened. So the only one who isn't frightened is Flash. And we can just go ahead and... oh, maybe he reaches us if we go there. Maybe he reaches us no matter where we go. Oh. Well, I guess I'd rather be over here. I guess so. I find it weird that a lot of games will let several instances of the same sound play, blowing out everyone's eardrums. FMOD, a common audio program in the indie scene, can auto-adjust in those cases. Yeah, I mean, it seems like something that I would want to fix, but I mean, I understand that it's not priority one when those kinds of events don't happen often in the game that you're making. So I would... oh, he rolled piercing resistance too, just like as his natural resistance. So I guess we're beating flesh to death with our sword too. This is why it's kind of nice to have this sword. Hey, that's a lot of damage. Yeah, I don't think I need to overthink this one. We just do this a couple times. Is there a reason I wouldn't want to provoke this attack of opportunity? Yes. Yes, there's a reason why I would not want to provoke that attack of opportunity. Apparently. Oh my god, dude. It's fine, it's fine. We got second wind. We've got the tough feet. He's stunned, so we'll be good. They're frightened. Actually, on that note, I mean, I kind of want to shoot him from a range, because then we can just frighten him and we won't have to worry about getting hit. It's definitely a lot safer. So I guess I'll just stay right here. Trunt, I have a social question for you since I have the social skill of a brick. Yes, let me guide you. Let me tell you how to live your life. Invest in my cryptocurrency. This guy has click heals as his random buff. I was like, why the fuck is this guy so speedy? Okay, maybe we kill this guy first then. Pew. And then we can probably kill this guy. Gnome coin? I don't know if we need to call it gnome coin. Let's go with piercing arrow. Try and frighten them both. Or maybe just kill the ghoul. Flesh is immune to frightened. That's worrisome. I'm gonna go this way. What should I do with my D&D group? I love the group and the players, but I hate the adventure and the DM. I get to DM next, but if I leave, I don't get to. You should leave the group. Unironically, if you just hate the DM as an individual, you should not be playing D&D with them. If it's something you can talk about, then talk about it, of course, you know. Communication is key in any sort of relationship, even in a D&D focused relationship. But if it's like irredeemable hatred for a person, yeah, maybe just don't play D&D with them. And if you want to DM with those people other than than your current DM, then, you know, just ask those guys if they'd be interested in playing without that guy. Talking to people helps. If you leave now, can you use the bell to summon flesh later? I actually have no idea. I mean, we never got the bell, so we'll never know. If I complain I'm the dick and also don't get a DM, I mean, if you don't want to talk about it, then you can't just assume that people are gonna treat you poorly for expressing your woes. I think that, you know, that's not very nice to just assume that people are gonna be immature. But if you truly feel that way, then yeah, I feel like the answer is kind of obvious. Anyways, anybody want love advice next? Financial advice? Divorce your husband? Invest in gnome coin? Burn down your mother-in-law's house? Anything else? Anything else I can do for you? I got you guys. Whatever you need. Also, we got some lustral gold. Where can I invest in gnome coin? It's a secret. You have to find it. It's that's what makes it so valuable. If everybody could invest in it, then it wouldn't be valuable. Okay, so I don't think we have any lustral gold buffs going on right now. Let's get that going. See what happens. Ooh, gilded freedom of movement. This is a pretty good one for starting the Moonrise raid. Movement speed can't be reduced by difficult terrain. Spells or magical effects can't be paralyzed or restrained. That's nice. He hid all of his gnome coin in one place. Yes, go there and find it. That's how you become the Gnome King. What ring was I using? I was using the Caustic Band. Alright, fantastic. What's the best way to keep my income hidden from the IRS? Give it to me. There's a PayPal link in the description. And there's a panel that you can click on it on Twitch. Why keep dead bodies in your inventory? That is not a life advice related question. I am not going to answer that. Didn't you previously get gilded freedom of movement in the past, but it also gave 1 AC? What's up with that? You're so right, actually. This is a worse gilded freedom of movement. Interesting. Very interesting. Okay, yeah, so I guess we're just ready for the raid now. Like, we don't really have any more prep we need to be doing. So, we might as well go. Do I have any angelic potions? I sure do. Maybe we get the buffs in the center of town to boost my intelligence up so that I have even higher spell save DCs. And then we just carry that all the way to Merkel. I do feel like I'm kind of forgetting something. Can't be too important. All right, let's do this. Let's free Dame Aelin. Next D&D question. My group barely replies to my messages. Which of their family members should I threaten next? Their youngest child. The youngest person in the family. All right. I'm going to drop a hard save here. I like to drop hard saves in front of the Verge of Shadows, just in case we need to come back to a point where I can actually return to Act 1. Did we forget to cast Featherfall? I mean, we don't have Featherfall. We just have like a permanent passive that gives us Featherfall. But it's active. It's there. All right, down we go, folks. You did a phenomenal job with advice.
Party is gathered.
That's so sweet of you.
Or so you hope.
Don't have an income, live in the woods, eat only the bounty of nature, become a bear. I wish I could, man. I wish I could. I love that it can't be too important because I know several parents who forgot their children at the store. I would never forget my daughter at the store. Mainly because I don't bring her to the store with me, but still counts. Still counts. Truant, what should I do if people don't appreciate my gnome puns? Kick them in the knees, because that is probably as high as you can reach. How to survive as a short king. Hope that one of the larger beings around you dies, and you can feast off their corpse for months to come, like a whale fall. Death from the ankles down. Yeah, you guys get it. You guys get it. This cutscene's pretty cool. Who's that little person at the bottom? You actually can't see her at the bottom from here. I feel like you should be able to. Go big or go gnome. How many gnome puns will there be? Will I ever beat the gnome guy allegations? Down, down, down we go. The free Dame Aelin. I'm on it, man. I'm going. So I think we are not going to become a Dark Justiciar this go around. Because we are playing a good character and that would make me feel bad. There's Gnome Place Like Home. You guys ever watch Sherlock Gnomes? That was a real movie, right? I didn't just imagine that. I'm pretty sure that came out when I was working my first ever job, which was at a movie theater.
How about you?
It's such weird dialogue, the way she just like says that out of the blue. Like, yeah, nice to meet you too, lady.
The Spear of Night could be meant to sacrifice the Night Song. But are you the one supposed to wield it?
No, I am not. Unfortunately, the developers of the game decided that I was not as cool as Shadowheart, so I'm really just not allowed to do it. We'll free her from her bonds. We don't even know how to do this, like, in canon, but we're just gonna do it. Yes, Romeo and Juliet was also a real movie, I'm pretty sure. What should I do if my old coworker might be into me, but he has a girlfriend now, but keeps giving mixed signals? Ask them if you can enter a throuple. Her dialogue is weird if you don't have Shadowheart. Yeah, it's so clear that you're just supposed to have Shadowheart here, and they didn't even fathom the idea that somebody would not bring Shadowheart here.
Mother of the so-called Night Song. The Night Song is no more.
If you guys do follow any of this beautiful life advice, let me know how it goes for you. I'm curious what effect I can have on the broader world. Hey JJ, how's it going? Good to see you. Make the girlfriend fall in love with you and then break up with her. That's also a really good idea. She's resplendent, dog.
I am resplendent.
That's what I'm saying. What the hell? How did she know?
My friend, you have done what we feared was impossible.
All right, let's get out of here.
You ready?
For my weapon, absolutely.
And it shall be yours.
Please don't call me that.
And then we're going to kill Ketheric Thorn.
I invested in Gnome Coin and am now richer than Elon Musk. You're doing better than me, and I'm the inventor of Gnome Coin. That's impressive. I'm looking at a poster for Sherlock Gnomes, and I'm wondering why there's a gnome in a Borat bikini with a massive wedgie. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna let the cutscene play. I gotta look up the fucking poster for Sherlock Gnomes. What? What do you mean there's a gnome in a Borat bikini? Oh my god, there is. You can see he's like an old man gnome with his cheeks out. He's got sunglasses and a Borat bikini. All right. Anyways, hey, did you guys sorry, I don't know. I'm in a yapping mood this morning. I apologize. Did you guys see the Avengers Doomsday trailer? I don't know. Show the poster. No, I'm good. I think I might get demonetized for showing that children's movie poster actually. Anyways, you guys see the Avengers Doomsday trailer? That was pretty cool. They I honestly, it doesn't look good to me. I have really low expectations of what that movie is gonna be. Like, they're just bringing it kind of just looks like they're just bringing back like everything possible they can for nostalgia bait. And I mean, the trailer didn't really show any plot. It's just like, look at how scary and cool Doom is. Even Thor's afraid, man, and he killed Thanos. That's crazy. But it feels kind of unearned because, you know, they haven't shown Doom off at all. I mean, I haven't really been watching a ton of Marvel movies recently, but I don't think he's really been teased or anything like that. I don't know, dude. It's just, it's kind of weird. Kind of weird. They just bring in top stars to cover the plot. Yeah, which is sad, because that's like the opposite of how the MCU started, where they just casted a bunch of nobodies and let them do their thing. I low-key will only see it if it has the Scarlet Witch. I'd kind of be surprised if it didn't have her. But maybe she'll be in like the second part, Secret Wars or whatever it's going to be called. Hey, look, a dead gold guy with more lustral gold. Okay, well, we might lose our gilded freedom of movement here in a moment. Yeah, which one of these guys has a illithid parasite? I think it's some guys up here.
It might be useful.
Well, first we'll trigger this cutscene. I was already out when they said RDJ will be Doctor Doom. Yeah. I mean, that's when my expectations really plummeted, but like, I'm still gonna watch it. I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm falling for the nostalgia bait. I'm gonna be, my ass is gonna be in that theater. I'll let you guys know how it goes. I don't expect it to be good, but you know, maybe it'll be fun if I go with friends or something.
But storming the tower won't be easy, and if we wait too long, Ketheric will gather his strength and retaliate.
Retaliate reference? That's a, you guys should check out that video if you haven't already. If you're into gnomes, check out my retaliation only playthrough. All right, we move in. Actually, you know what? You're the High Harper. You tell me.
If you're hunting one target among many, the key is to isolate and corner it.
All right, I'm with you.
My Harpers and I will be the noose that closes in around Ketheric, and as it tightens, you'll go in.
Is this how people do strategy? They just say like vague analogies.
They'll scout the prisons and the barracks below to ensure we're not taken by surprise. Say the word.
All right, sure. I fuck with those vague analogies. They sound pretty cool. Let's do this. Loved that video and shared it with friends. Hell yeah, hell yeah. And I appreciate the support on the no consumables video as well. That video's also been doing pretty solid. Yeah, let's go.
The time has come.
The time has what?
Ketheric will taste of death at last.
All right, let's do it. Let's get her done. But first, I see some more gold guys to loot. And I think some of these guys have parasites too. You've got a parasite. You've got a parasite. You've got lustral gold. You've also got lustral gold. Okay, so we've got maxed out Call of the Week for now, at least. The new Spider-Man movie is promising. Yeah, I actually think that movie looks pretty solid from what I've seen of it. Okay, let's down some lustral gold and see what we get. So we have freedom of movement right now, and now we have nothing. We have Mistra's Benevolence now. Advantage on con checks, concentration checks specifically. And we got nothing. Vampiric Touch? That's a weird one. Okay, well, we ended with nothing. That's a little upsetting, I'm gonna be honest with you guys, but okay. Well, I guess what we should do here, this is probably gonna be a pretty big fight, so maybe we take a short rest before we go in. And I did say I was going to go get those buffs in the center of town, and I think that's a pretty reasonable idea. Only problem is, and I just realized this, I really want a heroism elixir for fighting Merkel. So I think we need to track down a heroism elixir first. Okay, sorry guys, bit of a momentum stopper here. But heroism elixirs make the Merkel fight so insanely more consistent that it's just kind of a necessity. And unfortunately, I think the only potion vendor we have now that we can buy elixirs from is Quartermaster Tally. So what we're gonna do, just to keep things like pretty consistent, is we'll long rest, and then we're just gonna pretend that we did like long rest spamming until oh, this is the gold that I threw away, by the way. I was too lazy to go find a pit to throw it into, so it's just there. We're gonna pretend that we long rest, and we're going to cheat in some potions. And by some potions, I mean, let's say we long rest spammed until we got 2 heroism elixirs. And then I'm going to just subtract gold from my inventory and then throw it on the ground. Just going to go ahead and yoink some of these. Don't mind if I do. Let me add this to my inventory, please. Fantastic. And then we'll find some gold. How much can 2 heroism potions be worth? Like 500 gold at most? Probably not even that much. Let's say like 262. There you go. More gold pits for the ground. And then we go to bed because we long rest spammed a whole bunch. There you go. Proof of throwing it away at least? Yeah, there's the proof that I threw away my gold. Alright, that was some good long rest spamming. Now we've got some heroism elixirs for the Merkle fight, and we can go get our buffs now, which let's real quick just go start with the one in the Gauntlet of Shar, and then we will grab the ones in the center of town. I'm gonna be honest, I don't know who the villain is. I don't know of any Spider-Man villains who can body swap. I kind of thought that the psychic person in the Spider-Man trailers was going to be Jean Grey. Because they got Sadie Sink. And Jean Grey's a redhead, and that's then she can do psychic shenanigans. But I wouldn't be surprised if it's somebody else. Oh man. Yeah, I'll do inspiration to avoid save scumming. Sure, why not? Or just to avoid long resting again. Okay, Nightsinger's Favor gives us necrotic resistance until our next long rest. Thank you, Shar. And then let's head over to the center of town. All I know is Hulk is in it, so meh, I guess, brother. You can't be saying meh to the Hulk on my channel. I love the Hulk. He's probably like my second favorite superhero. I love the Hulk so much. I read The Immortal Hulk last year. God, dude. Such a good comic line. Okay, so for those of you who don't know how to access the secret area, if you press the north plaque, and then the west plaque, and then the east plaque, you open up a little secret entrance down here. Yippee, yippee. Truant will be a Hulk main in Tokon? Yes, I will be. How did you know? I've probably said that on stream before. I'm glad you guys are paying attention to what I say. I don't. Who's my first favorite superhero? Superman. He's gotta be Superman. I love Superman. I'm such a sucker for a character who is good and believes in people. I kind of want to have a Bloodlust elixir for the Moonrise Towers fight. So I'm just gonna save scum these if I need to. Nice. Intelligence done. For those who don't know, as we pass these saving throws, we get a +5 to these ability scores until our next long rest. So we have a 23 to intelligence now. We might as well get wisdom and charisma. They're not like too important compared to intelligence for us. But wisdom is still good with stuff and things. I don't know if you'll know this, but Truant is a Hulk main in Rivals. That's true. I am a Hulk main in Rivals. Not that I really play Marvel Rivals anymore, but back when I did, I played a lot of Hulk.
Do you think yourself wise enough to be granted Shah's blessing?
Yippee! Didn't even have to save scum. Okay, so that is +5 to all of our mental stats. And now we are free to go murder some people. I wanted to start an OnlyFans for some extra cash, but my wife said she's my OnlyFan. Now my confidence is gone. Advice. Yeah, I'm so happy to give you advice on that. Buy more fans, then you'll have more fans. Plus, you'll be nice and cool in the summers. It's a win-win. Okay, let's do a quick save, and we'll down a Bloodlust Elixir. And if I was a smarter man, I would definitely go for a surprise round here. But I kind of find it funny when the Harpers just run in and die. So let's go have them run in and die. Sounds like a good idea. Yeah, let's do that. Can't see it being Jean Grey because then why would she want to go after MJ? Yeah, I got no idea.
You dare show yourself here after all you've done?
Probably is not Jean Grey. I just kind of assumed it was Jean Grey because she's a redhead. And that's kind of just it. And there was like psychic shenanigans going on.
Moonrise will be there too, and in death, you will all serve the absolute.
Surrender and I'll let you live. Legoldless is definitely the type of person who would let people surrender.
Boys, make this traitor bleed.
Damn, she hit us with a get 'em, boys. You see? Okay, what do we have going on? I am not going to examine all these guys. There's a lot of guys here. Seems like a lot of work. I am going to walk right up to these guys and do a little Helios Nova, which means Zarel's Fire Shield is going to hit me. That is a big-ass ogre. What? What? All right. Sure. You know, I guess I should have seen that coming. We did get shielded. Yeah, we did. Bluetooth shield bash.
I'll strip your bones clean.
Oh, it's okay. She's pulling me away. How nice of her. I think now the paladins can't reach us. Ow. Yes, Chihira, yes. Go fuck them up. Take away your spellcasting ability and jump into melee against a group of paladins. Yes, queen. Oh, she's tanking for us. Thank you, Chihira. Everybody say thank you, Chihira. Oh no, not the hunger of Hadar. All right, guys, go show him who's boss. Or don't. It's just a suggestion, really. Okay, I can't see shit, Captain. Can shoot this guy. Tell you what we're gonna do. We're gonna turn off sharpshooter, and we're just gonna shoot this guy, and we're gonna see what happens. You. Okay, we frightened a couple people there. And then, can I get out of the Hunger of Hadar? I think I'm going to be just shy of getting out of here. I'm going to double dash. I'm going to hit him with the Mario Kart because I don't really want to be in here. It was a bit of an unfortunate first turn, but you know what? That happens sometimes. And I'm just going to shut this door, and I'm just going to let the Harpers have a go at it, and I'm going to loot Adept Mola, who has a whole chicken on her corpse. All right, good turn, good turn. Thank you, and bye, Chihira. We have the capable Harpers. Yeah, all those capable Harpers that definitely exist. Look at them go. All of our capable Harpers. Oh, hey, that one actually did 3 damage. Oh, hey, look, we can do this. Yippee. Do you not carry a whole chicken around? Sometimes my daughter looks like a chicken. But that's as close as I get. Guardian of Faith behind them. I don't think the Harpers were planning on going that way anyways. I guarantee you they're all going to attack these Guardians of Faith now, though. Okay, Jaheira has been granted her spellcasting ability back again. You gotta keep the Gnome Harper alive, otherwise you are not a Gnome main. So all I have to do to become... Oh man, rip Jaheira. All I gotta do to not be the Gnome guy anymore is just let this guy die? Fucking deal. I mean, they're dead anyways. That happened really quickly. I didn't even get a turn. I didn't even get a chance to save them. Wow, you guys did it. You got rid of one of the Guardians of Faith. Okay. Well, what are we doing in here? We could turn on Sharpshooter, and we can sharpshoot Zaral. I'm a little afraid of this ogre, honestly. I think I'm more afraid of the ogre than I am of Zaral. So let's just shoot the ogre. And frighten the ogre. Fantastic. And then I'm probably just going to save all my arcane arrows for piercing arrows when we get the chance. And for now, I'm just going to shoot the shot out of Galoric. And how much HP am I missing? 29? Do a little bit of that. And honestly, dude, I don't think we need to move much further. We can just hang out here. Hey, Truant, miss your stream, but I'm streaming right now. You shouldn't miss what's here with you now. You know, I feel like that's a real thing though. When you're like having a good moment, when you're enjoying something and you're like, man, I'm gonna be so sad when this is over, and you kind of like miss it before it even goes away. But it's just such an easy way to stop your enjoyment of something in the moment. Yeah, I'll do this again. Don't mind if I do. But don't miss the streams. They're here. They're here twice a week, and sometimes 3 times a week. I am really glad that they're using all of their resources on our little Harper allies. This is going fantastic. Oh my god. Oh, there's another gnome in here. There was a second gnome. Sir, a second gnome has hit the moonrise. Why not every day? I wish I could. I mean, maybe I'll be streaming more often soon. Now that I've got an editor to help out with the channel. Depending on how much work they would like. Let us continue to blast these guys. Frighten some more people there. This should give us a Bloodlust Elixir. Fantastic. And then I guess I'll shoot you one time. That was significantly more damage than I thought it was going to be. And you... I want to kill the paladins next. So I'll go for this guy next. That was also more damage than I thought it was going to be. We do a lot of damage, guys. We sure do a lot of damage. And then because we have this Hunger of Adar up, we can just go ahead and we don't even have to move too far. Moonrise is a tower. You could have just gone with that. Yeah, but people are like weird when you I mean, they're maybe not weird is the right word. People are sensitive when you say a second thing has hit the towers. So I figured Moonrise, if I just say Moonrise, it'll be like a little bit more okay. Why is that Knoll blue? Why are you blue? I blew myself. Did you guys finish the streamer versus developer stream? No, we took a break this week for the World Cup finals, but we should be back this upcoming week. He's blue for an amazing reason. Okay, all of our friends are dead. No, not all of our friends. We still have Quartermaster Tally. This guy went sicko mode. He got jiggy with it. And I think so did Zarel? No. People are definitely starting to get jiggy with it, though. Which is a little scary. So I guess we're going to unjigify some dudes. So we'll hit them with the... Oh. Apparently Calming Strike is a spell. Who would have thought? We got counterspelled. Well, in that case... we can start doing some piercing arrows. Because there's a secret hidden paladin inside of the larger paladin, like a Matryoshka doll. And maybe we can get... some of these guys frightened. Unfortunately, it does not look like it. But maybe we can get some of these guys frightened. And then maybe we can just kill you. And that, I think, was a pretty good turn. Are all the paladins dead? Did we kill all of them? I guess so. Don't have a ton of scary enemies left. I'll use one of these little baby potions to heal up a bit more. So the acolytes are scary, Zarel is scary, and then we're kind of through this. Tally gonna come in with a disintegrate scroll or something? Man, I wish. No, anything but mirror image. She's gonna die to that Hunger of Hadar. Maybe a nebulous black hole. Yeah, I could see nebulous black hole being pretty good here. I can definitely see that. Oh no, we lost concentration on Hunger of Hadar.
The Absolute will not do this day.
Yeah, get his ass, Daredevil. Okay, so unfortunately, a lot of these guys have started to get jiggy with it, as the kids say. And I would really like to calm them down a little bit. I guess I should be more afraid of the gold guy, but he kind of a pain to hit, actually. Hold on, what if I shut these doors? Okay, there you go. Yeah, let's calm you down. Oh, psionic backlash through the door. How rude, lady, how rude. Actually vulnerable to piercing damage, which is pretty nice. I missed. And I think my curving shot just completely gave up there. Okay, well, it is what it is. Hope that Tally distracts that guy, because I don't really want to get hit by like a whole lot of empowered guiding bolts, which might very well be the case. Shatter. Wonder if I can kill her here. Not quite. Pretty close to killing her with Sonic Backlash, though. Hey, Jordan, how's it going? Good to see you. Good to see you. Tally gonna solo this? I sure hope so. I think she's got this. This would be a pretty sick piercing arrow, though. They're trying to shove Tally. How dare you? Oh no. Why are you coming after me? Tally's right there. Okay, yeah, this is a lot of guys up here. So I'm thinking what we do is we go up here and we hit these guys. Kill Zarel. And then we just do that again. Kill those three. And then calm you down. And I guess I should actually just shoot this guy, because they're like a little bit easier to kill. And then I don't really see a lot of point in moving far away from these guys, because we can't get out of their line of sight anyways. So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to go like right here, so that this guy is disadvantaged because we're in melee. Nice level up. That was a good level up. Good timing on that level up too. Right as we got like a triple kill. I'm really liking Arcane Archer, by the way. I kind of forgot what the class was for a moment. But I'm really... Oh, wait, I used my reaction there. I shouldn't have done that. Oopsies. But yeah, I'm really liking Arcane Archer. The flexibility of it is really cool, and it works really well with the Bow of the Banshee, which I'm also kind of in love with now. Okay, let's just start using our Arrow of Many Targets again. That didn't bounce up to that guy? Weird. I don't have Sharpshooter enabled, but, well, Sharpshooter doesn't have the best odds of working for us anyway. 75% is pretty good. I'll take a 75%. Oh, man. Hey, we frightened this person. Got a crit hit on this dude. That's pretty good. And then we can just move up into melee and remember to actually save my reaction. Pretty good idea. I love the Bow of the Banshee too. Yeah, it's really nice to use. That was a lot of attacks rolled against Quartermaster Tally. Good lord, she's dodging for her life. Come on, Tally. You can live. I believe in you. Live, Tally. No. Will you do a Hexblade and Gnome Giga Chad playthrough? Probably not. I mean, I feel like I played Hexblade pretty recently, didn't I? I played Hexblade in our Chocolate Edition playthrough. So I probably won't do that again for a long while at least. I do like Hexblade though. Tends to be what I play in offline playthroughs. Okay, let's kill... Don't really like you. Don't really like you either. Try and kill this one. That's rude. Let's try that again. Probably should have turned off Sharpshooter for that, but never punished. And then I would love to kill you. Your wisdom's probably pretty good, huh? Let's try and get advantage with this. With some fairy fire, and then we get advantage this way. We can trigger your death ward. And then we can kill with Repulsor. I wonder if I can Repulsor this dude off the edge. Probably not. Whatever, let's just do this. Let's do this. Nice. Alright, that was a pretty good turn. I think maybe we can move out of line of sight of these guys. I doubt we'll die to these remaining dudes. I got Charm enabled. Please, dude. Don't even ask me. Just turn that shit off. I hate Charm. Didn't read what the mod was and was confused for a second when I saw that big freaking sword you have equipped. Yeah, it's so ugly looking, dude. I hate this sword. This guy is Reflective Shell. I'm very glad I noticed that. That would have been a very awkward death. Alright, let's just get clobbering this dude then. Whee! I'm sorry, I took damage from Call of the Week? Oh, because of Reflective Shell. Alright, man, if you say so. You I can actually just shoot with my bow. So I will do that. And you should be dead. Fantastic work, team. We're doing it. Let's shut these doors and... yeah, I'll do a second wind. We're gonna short rest after this fight anyways. Alright, fantastic work. couldn't even open the door. How embarrassing. You do have resistance to piercing though, so I'm just gonna whack you like this. And then we got a dude up here who, you know what ability I forgot we had? Totally forgot we had this ability. Force Blast. Which, I have no idea what the DC is on this, but surely this should be higher than a 65% chance. Because we have Arcane Acuity, right? What the hell? It's just set at DC 14? That sucks. Oh well. There's these three guys we gotta deal with afterwards too. So I guess we'll save our last arcane arrow for those three. And we'll just slowly shoot this guy to death. Oh my god, he can move. That feels like cheating. How dare you? Okay, well, we have an arrow of Ilmater, and we got this. And you, my friend, are super duper dead. My god, look at all these guys we killed. Piercing Arrow really did wonders in this fight. And we hit level 9, which I don't usually hit level 9 before fighting Merkel. Hey, long time since I've been able to catch a live. Have you been having fun with the mod? I'm considering downloading it from the short amount I've watched from the mods. Yeah, I am having fun with it. I'd recommend it for sure. We get Indomitable here at level 9. Whenever you fail a saving throw, you can roll again using the new result instead. I'm pretty sure this is once per long rest. Doesn't say it here, but I'm like pretty confident. And we get 10 more HP too, thanks to our tough feat and our 14 constitution and our D10 hit dice, which is pretty nice for us. Okay, excellent. Not a big level up, but you know, it's nice to be a little bit stronger. We take those. How did he move? Did he use his legs or something? Yeah. Oh my god, it's Goldmend. All right, everybody, act cool. Act cool. Goldmend's here. You've grown, yes, but have you peaked? I certainly hope not. I am saving my true applause for someone who can conquer the gilded trials. Do you think you could be the one to finally make me clap? Oh, brother, do I? Take this orb and use it when you're ready. Okay, so this is another trial teleportation. You must be located in Act 2 in order for it to work. Do we just do that now? Like, oh, feels like a weird time to be doing this. Maybe we kill these guys first, and then we take a short rest, and then we do it. I think that's the play. I wish I knew what to expect from these trials. But let's kill these guys and then loot all this stuff, and then we'll take a short rest, and then we'll go do that now. Ethric can wait, I guess. Yeah, that's why I kind of figured that, like, even though we don't have a lot to do on paper today, I figured that this is going to be a full stream, because I figured there's going to be more Goldmember stuff in between the start of our stream and the end of Act 2. I cannot see where the enemy vision cones end because of this big ass ogre. I didn't really want a surprise round anyways, actually. This guy rolled piercing resistance. Okay, why do you have so much AC? You have Shield of Faith? That's pretty rude, man. Alright, well, let's just shoot this guy. Or not. Okay. I can't hit anybody. Goldmend, help me. Help me, please. He's cowering, Goldmend. Wait, you see that? He's trying to act cool now. He's playing it off like he wasn't just cowering. Wait, maybe that means he's into us. The same way that we're into him. He, like, you know when you're afraid and then you see your crush, so you gotta, like, play it cool. You gotta pretend that you're not afraid. Maybe that's what's happening. I literally finished Moonrise Towers earlier today, so I'm getting a little deja vu watching this. Hopefully it's not too disorienting. Okay, arrow many targets again, and we'll just keep Sharpshooter on, and we'll just miss all three of them, I guess. Cool. It's not going well. Wait, what is happening to my damage rolls? Okay, just low. Goldman, help me. Help. Help me, Goldman. I love you, Goldman. Hey, he actually joined combat. Yeah, that I love you, Goldman line of dialogue that we got actually like saved the mod for me. I was slipping a little out of trial or Rise of the Goldmembers. And then I saw I love you, Goldman, and I was so back. All right, go get him, Goldman. I'm just gonna let you do this, dude. I'm calling it a day. Go whoop their asses. Oh man, the Guardian of Faith gets the best. Power word extinction. What happened there? All right, he's getting them. Fuck him up, buddy. Power word rune. Yeah, fucking delete that guy. That ability didn't even have a name. He just fucking Goldman cast blank on Acolyte Dane. Wait, what the hell did he just do to that guy? Fucking use power word extinction as a retaliation effect. They're all dead. Oh my god, dude. Blink and you'll miss it. Okay, thanks, Goldman. We should have hit level 9, like, in the middle of the Merkle fight. That's what we should have done. Okay. I don't even know... Like, this fucking ogre, dude. Get this ogre out of the way. I need to see what's under here. Okay. If you guys see any golden enemies, call them out. Because I don't really see any. I guess we should loot Zarel and Tally either way. Thank you, Zarel and Tally. Did Tally just give us 4 scrolls of Wall of Stone? Those are not good scrolls, Tally. And can you telekinesis the ogre body? It's fine. We'll just carry her with us from now on. The Zealot. Is there a gold Zealot here? This guy? That's not a golden Zealot. I don't think there's any golden dudes here. 4 scrolls of walls, she basically gave you a house. In this economy, no less. Okay, well, we got some lustral gold. We got a lustral gold, so we can go ahead and gain a buff. We got patient defense wisdom, which gives us an advantage on dexterity saving throws. Sure. All right, don't know why it's called patient defense wisdom, but we take those. Okay, let's go into Goldman's trial. Goldman, do you want to come with us into your trial? Can you just do the trial for us? All right, let's take a short rest. And I guess I'll go with a bloodless elixir because I don't really know what to expect. Last time we fought, I think it was 5 enemies. Okay, let's see how this goes. Trial teleportation orb. Did I save? I should save again just to be sure. All right, off we go. You must defeat all the Gilded Order members. I will not reward failure. Oh wait, last time they were Dark Justiciars. Fuck, they're still Dark Justiciars. This guy has 16. This guy has 1700 max HP. Oh my god. No. Oh no. What is this combination of buffs that he got? So this guy got the random golden roll that makes it so that he has like way higher max HP, but he has vulnerability to all damage types. And then he got the random buff that makes it so that he has temp HP equal to his max HP and resistance to all damage types while he has that temp HP. Oh my god. But hold on a second. Hold on a second. There's a death pit here. My inventory is fucking lagging like crazy now. Can I actually kill these guys by eating them over here? Is this not a death pit? Dude, you gotta be kidding me. Surely these are death pits. Oh no. Come on, Larian. You're killing me. One of these has to be a death pit. Oh. No, dude, no. Is this a death pit? Maybe we just need to get them like closer to the ledge. Okay, shoot. What is our plan here? So they're all undead. We should probably get some protection from evil and good going. I don't really want to use a scroll of it. We only have one scroll. I kind of wanted to save that for the Merkle fight. I should have known that they were just going to be more fucking Justiciars, because every single fucking Golden Members fight we've had has been Justiciars. We're gonna be here for fucking ever, guys. Okay, well. Welp. Let's start by killing some of them. Probably one of the guys who are vulnerable to our damage types. And we probably want to try and like lure them like a little closer to the ledge here just to see if we can get them in the death pit. What happens if you fail this? Like the consequences? I'm assuming we just die. Yeah, they all have Radiant Retort, which really fucks us over because our melee weapon only does radiant damage. Okay, so let's start by going... start by going up here. We'll do a little bonus action dash, get up here. We'll try and frighten some of them. Okay, don't know why that only bounced one time, but we did frighten this guy. And I guess we might as well try to kill this dude. Try and blind him. And then just kill you like this. Okay, good work. Bloodlust Elixir triggering. You have piercing resistance as of living shadow, and we don't emit light. Oh, I forgot we don't emit light. This moon shield aura keeps throwing me off. I keep thinking that we're immune to light. DJ are immune to blinded? Are they? They sure are. Well, they're not immune to being dead. Even if they're immune to blinded, we did extra psychic damage. Well, this is awkward. Guess we just do that, and then we... I mean, I don't want to get shoved off the edge or anything. Our acrobatics are pretty good. Let's just go to the ledge, dude. If they shove me to death, so be it. I wanna see if we can make this death pit work for us. I looked away for a bit. Is this the trail? Sure is the trail. Oh no, we got even bigger. Laquil, problem solver of the Gilded Order. Alright, Laquil. Should be fine. That's apparently not a pit anyways. This better be a fucking pit. I don't want to burn through fucking 1700 HP. Ow. Okay, moment of truth. It's a death pit. So only problem is this guy has had the last time we fought one of these guys, they had a lot of loot on them. Unfortunately, this guy only weighs 205 kilos, so even if we go to like the high ground and like slam him down, we don't get a lot of stuff going for us. No loot, but oh well. Yeah, honestly, dude, fuck it. I don't care. If they wanted me to get loot, then they wouldn't have made the guy have fucking 1700 health and put him next to a death pit. He saved. Wait, no way it works like that. What? If they save, then you don't get to use it again? Alright, well. Welp. Welp. We don't have force tunnel available either. I guess they really want me to get this loot, huh? Oh my god. This guy rolled piercing resistance too. You guys all have living shadow going. Ugh. His deck saves aren't too good. We could try and get him with our DC 14 Force Blast at some point. We have the Sword Explosion. Yeah, I mean, the Sword Explosion will literally kill us if we use it, because they all have Radiant Retort. And are vulnerable to Radiant damage. Actually, this guy isn't. We could Force Tunnel, realistically. This is a thing we can try to do, but the Death Pit seems pretty picky about where it'll actually let me shove these guys down. And the Force Tunnel doesn't have an indicator, so that's not good. I guess for now, Piercing Arrow and Piercing Arrow. And I'm just gonna sit here. I'm just gonna Action Surge and, I don't know, Piercing Arrow and Piercing Arrow. And of course the big guy's immune to getting frightened too. Alright, and then I'm going to end my turn here, and we're just gonna see what happens. Okay, looks like he's got a pretty good chance to hit. Sure, I'll do that. I do want to save on this, don't I? I mean, it's not like they have a lot of other saving throws anyways, so... Okay, he has advantage for some reason. Why do you have advantage? Because we're standing in darkness, because we don't emit light. You know what, dude? Do I just have like a fucking torch or something? I usually don't like to do this, but I'm just gonna drop this. Since the game is being rude about this, target is blocked. Because this fat ass is just standing on it. Alright, well. Let's see if we can find an angle where Force Tunnel is gonna work for us. We might have to provoke an attack of opportunity here, just to like move a little bit better. Okay, good. Just groaning and moaning over and over. Alright, I don't think this is gonna work. And Force Blast also is not gonna work. Okay, fantastic. Loved your recent video. Keep up the great work. Thank you very much, Mulligan28. Thank you very, very much. That's a Magic the Gathering term if I've ever heard one. Magic the Gathering name if I've ever heard one. Banishing Arrow? I mean, like, yeah, we could, because he is vulnerable to force damage, but it's a drop in the water. And it's not like he's actually going to get banished if that's the hope. Can I please move my torch? Torch, pretty please? I'm just gonna drop another torch. Let's drop this one, because it has the icon on it. Can we stop dropping them right in front of this guy? Put them over here. Okay. Okay. Arrow of Thunder. Yeah, we could do something like that. We could do something like that. Oh. Yeah, right here is good. Yeah, this is a good call. This is a good call. But I think the DC is like 12 or something is the problem. And he has a Colossus Elixir and a +7 to saves on it. Maybe that's not a good call. Maybe we just go the long way around. I think we just go the long way around, unfortunately. Alright, whatever. Whatever, dude. Let's just fucking kill these nerds. We'll do that. And we'll do a piercing shot. And we refrighten all of them. And we get shield withdrawals going. We'll kill the small guys, and then we'll just figure out what to do with the big guy, I guess. At least you get loot? Yeah. Yeah. We spent too long trying to figure out how to circumvent this fight. We're just gonna fucking do this fight, man. We're just going for it. I'm sorry, why did he deal extra psychic damage that time? He did more damage this go around? But why? Well, whatever. Unfortunately, he is no longer stunned. Okay, let's provoke the attack of opportunity while we're sure we're in light, so that he doesn't have advantage on hitting us. And then move here, do a piercing arrow, hit all those nerds, and then we'll do a arrow of many targets, hit all those nerds, kill this guy, trigger our bloodlust elixir. And then I guess we go after... We shoot this guy, and then we try and kill this guy next turn to get another Bloodlust Elixir proc. We are unfortunately out of our arcane arrows. We can go ahead and do this. And I do want to stay somewhat close to these guys. But I don't want to be right next to this guy. I mean, we can't really move that far anyways, so I guess we'll just stay here. Not a lot of point to moving around, although we should probably end our turn in the light. Let's just drop another torch. We're just gonna light this place up. Like it's the 4th of July. Cause baby, you're a... Fuck. Cause baby, you're a firework. Is there any way to light these on fire while they're on the ground? What about candles? I've got candles. I know I can light these on fire while they're on the ground. Right? Okay, that kind of works. That kind of works. All right, and then we'll end our turn. This will probably take longer than the Ketheric and the rest of Act 2. Yeah, we're gonna be here for a hot minute. I feel like we've already been here for like 15 minutes or something. At least we got a fuck ton of AC. And we got one guy dead and 2 guys almost dead. We definitely don't want their Final Fury popping off. They are doing psychic damage to me now, which is more than a little rude. We'll trigger this guy's attack of opportunity. And... why can't I shoot this guy from here, man? Please. Oh, I'm gonna cry. Thank you. Okay, arrow of many targets this guy. We crit missed. Okay. Well, we got him. And I don't think we're gonna kill this guy here, but we should definitely try. Oh no, we rolled a 2. Oh, we rolled a 3. My bad. Ugh. Do I want to do anything else with my bonus action? I think I want to heal, right? Whatever. Okay, the curving shot just got deleted anyways. Oh, dude, this is so annoying. Alright, well, stand our turn here again. This guy's Final Fury is gonna get jiggy with it, which I think happens at the start of his turn. But we'll find out. Are we still on the waiting screen audio? I hear birds and such. It's weird. What about now? Also, what happened to the music? Oh no, it's just we're on just like an ambient track from Mr. Boy. Yeah, I do think that the starting soon audio was still playing. I just muted it. But that's weird. Keen ears, being able to pick it up. Hopefully that wasn't too annoying for you guys. I thought that was just usual Shadow Curse Lands ambience. Yeah, I think it was just playing. I wonder how long that's been. I wonder for how many streams that's been happening. Oh well. It took this long to notice. Yeah, probably wasn't a too big of a deal if nobody else noticed. Okay. Well, let's go ahead and I think we can. This guy's piercing resistance now. Okay, let's do a calming strike. Oh, you just have piercing resistance all the time. My bad. Should have definitely not done a calming strike then. Should have done a big hit. Hey, I'll tell you what, I'll do a fire arrow on this guy. Okay, that worked out. And then we have this dude we need to kill, who also rolled piercing resistance, which is a bit of a bummer. But oh well. Let me just shoot. And hopefully we can kill that guy next turn, and we'll take one of these potions, and we'll pass our turn. And we've almost dealt with the goons. And then we can deal with the big guy. Ouch. Kind of fucked up that they gave this guy a Colossus Elixir on top of everything else. Was he not large enough? Okay, let's see if we can kill this guy. We'll just go all in on single target damage, so no arrow, many targets. Oh. Alright, well, no killing this guy this turn. Definitely not. Alright, well, that's unfortunate. So this guy's gonna get Final Fury, and so is this guy, actually, which means maybe I want to move away. I don't know, because then they'll just be able to catch up to me anyways. It's probably just part of your loot reward and he drank it. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's what's happening there. Okay, do I have any torches that are still burning? This one's burning. Okay, area's nice and bright. Then we'll pass our turn. Okay, wait, no, it pops off at the end of their turn. Oh, he keeps drinking my elixirs, man. That's my reward for beating the fight. And he keeps eating them. Holy shit, he's massive. It's his mod. Yes, it's his mod. Okay, let's see if we can kill this guy first. We'll just do some like extra arrows on him. See if we can kill just whatever we've got. Does the moon shield aura not work? No, it doesn't emit light. I don't even know why we have this in the first place. It just says permanent. We've just had it. I'm assuming it's something to do with Goldmembers. Okay, so dudes have been dealt with. We'll calm this guy down. He no longer has final fury. And then we just slowly but surely whittle this guy down. Which I don't think is going to take too long in the grand scheme of things. Especially now that we can kite a little bit better, I think. Why did he shrink and then grow? It's just the way that Baldur's Gate 3 handles size increases when like multiple of them are happening at the same time. Okay, we'll just walk over here. I really don't want to reset this fight. Because if Goldman shows up and he's like, "You ran away from the fight! I'm disappointed in you!" I'm gonna just combust on the spot. And nobody wants that to happen. Me least of all. Alright, well, maybe the fight will take a while, actually. Also, you can't walk this way. This requires a jump. Only an idiot would think that you could walk down that small ledge. So I guess we're going up this way. I want nothing more than that. Haters. Okay, up we go, and then... You know what, dude? Actually, this is probably when we want to do a banishing arrow. Phew. Oh boy, that was a big arrow. Holy. 128 force damage? That's pretty good. You guys are just playing tag at this point? Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much. Alright, we only have 466 more temp HP to go. Oh, we also can't go up this way. Can you really not walk anywhere out of this area? You have to jump? Okay, well, I guess we'll get ready to jump across this little gap here. And maybe we can keep hiding. Overwhelming grief. I also forgot to stay in the light, but that's okay. You had to dash to reach us anyways. So there's a candle here. We provoke the attack of opportunity from the candle. Well, we're near the candle. And then we walk a wee bit backwards. You do have Radiant Retort, right? Yes, you do. I wanted to make sure I didn't imagine that. And then we shoot. And shoot. And shoot. And we bonus action dash. And I think this is just what we do. We just like run in a straight line away from him and then run back in the other direction. We just like run laps around him. Who the fuck is that? I've never seen that mob. You've never seen this guy? You've never seen Lakil, problem solver of the Gilded Order? Bro, he's in like every playthrough for me. This is a mandatory... Okay, I'm gonna stop just lying. This guy's a secret... Not really a secret boss fight, but like... this guy's an optional boss fight from the Rise of the Goldmembers mod. Which is an overhaul mod that you can download yourself if you're interested in playing it. Whether you are on console or whether you are on PC. Truan gets his steps in? Yeah, pretty much. Lakil goes to a different school. That's why you haven't seen him. Must be crazy fighting this guy in school basketball matches. Once we get his temp HP down and he's no longer immune to being frightened, we're also gonna be way better off. Okay, Lakil, I'm going down here, man. You can come with me, but I'm tired of that little track that we've got going on. Let's just do like a circuit of the Shadow Curse lands. How about that, Lakil? I want to move too far away from him. Here should be good. Gotta go. I have a test in 20 minutes. Have a good stream. Good luck with the test. Thanks for being here. Stand and fight, says Lakil. Nah, I'm good. Also, I think we are reducing his AC as we reduce his dex, I think, possibly. Well, I really don't want to move too far, but he's going to be able to just jump and reach us if we're too close. So we'll go over here. Is he stuck? He might be stuck. Which I'm fine with. It's not like he could really reach us anyways, so... We'll just stay here until he decides to do that, yeah. Sometimes if you keep moving, enemies won't jump down. If you stand still for a turn, then they will. Which is kind of annoying, because they just get, like, free attacks on you, but whatever. The enemy AI exploits you feeling bad for them. Okay. We shoot him a couple times, and then we go over here. Hey, look, it's the measles. So, Lakeel, this is where I killed the measles. It was a big day for children's medicine. Bring him back to Goldmembers. There's an idea. Okay. Oh, we've almost got his temp HP down. Once we got his temp HP down, this is gonna go way faster. Okay, he now should be able to get frightened. Oh my god, are you shitting me? He rolled resistance to piercing damage. Oh. 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 Alright, well, maybe this won't speed up a whole lot. My bad. Okay, but at least he can get frightened now. Bruh, indeed. Oh my god, dude, this mod is gonna be the fucking death of me. Ruin's losing his mind right now. It's just such a boring fight, man. Like, he has no new mechanics or anything. He's just the guy. Just the world's tankiest man. I guess I'll heal up because we don't need to run away anymore. And we should just be able to stand still and shoot him. And maybe we can get the high ground on him too, actually. Hey, there's a measles. Oh, not up here. I thought it was up here. He's a little thick. He is a little thick. Oh, it's too fucking dark now. Okay, no, we're good. We're good. Okay, well, this is gonna be the fight for us. And you know what, dude? You know what we're actually gonna do? Hold on a second. How do I do this? Dynamic combat camera off. The way the camera doesn't move every single time I shoot, so I can just stay clicking on him. What? But it just... Hold on. Did I not just turn that off? Is that not what this does? When enabled, the camera follows the character whose turn it is during combat or turn-based mode? Whatever, man. Whatever. Just fucking leave it on. That's not dynamic camera? Okay. Alright, my bad. Try turning off follow flying creatures. That doesn't appear to have worked either. It's lying to me. To remove the annoying arrow thing, I think you need a mod. Oh, that's lame. That's lame. Oh yeah, he can do this too, which doesn't really matter for us. Unless he becomes immune to frightened, which I don't think he is. Well, he didn't get frightened again. Huh. He just saved saving throws there, unfortunately. When we missed that one attack, that didn't help. Okay, well, we got to abandon this nice position we've found for ourselves, and I guess we keep skedaddling somewhere. He's probably gonna jump up here. I'm pretty sure the frighten wears off at the start of his turn. Yeah, it does. Oh. Alright, well, that works too. Thanks, Lakeel. How nice of him. Maybe just suffer. I think that's the play. I would like it if we stopped missing. Hopefully we're not in range of the overwhelming grief now. We are sure not. Alright, well, this is still definitely speeding up since he lost his temp HP, because we can actually just frighten him. We don't need a kite anymore. We can kind of just stand still and shoot him, and he takes more damage while he's frightened too, thanks to the bow of the Banshee. We hit more often. So, we are looking pretty good. Alright, easy fight, easy fight. Incredible! I can't believe how easy that was for you. Here is something special for you from when I was young. Oh? Oh? What do we get? We got more of these codexes. Sure, thanks, buddy. We got a render of scrumptious flesh. We got an arcane absorption dagger. We got mantle of the holy warrior. We got a treacle flow amulet. Gargoyle's boots, Hellfire engine crossbow, which is actually a pretty cool ranged weapon too. But I really like what the bow of the Banshee's doing first. I don't think we're gonna switch off of the bow of the Banshee. This thing does have a pull that you can do though, which is really cool. And we got the bone spike gloves. Your attacks ignore resistance to slashing, piercing, and bludgeoning. Does this work the way I want it to, guys? Does this actually mean we can do piercing damage now? That's pretty good. It works? Thank God. Merkle killer. Yeah, right before Merkle is really good too. That's crazy. Okay, it was all worth it. Thank you. Everybody say thank you, Goldman. And we got another lustral gold from this guy and a whole bunch of elixirs. Thank you, Lakeel. I thought I remembered these guys having better loot than that, but whatever. Let's go back and loot the other guys too, see if they have anything on them. I don't think they will, but let's go back and loot them. I love you, gold man. Man, I hope we get to say I love you to him again. I hope we get to confess our true feelings. Okay, the bone spike gloves right before Merkle is like actually kind of insane. Yeah, these guys got nothing on them. Okay. Well, you know what? Kind of a slog, but worth it in the end? I think so. Especially because we also got... Oh, nothing. It went away. Damn it. The last thing I saw was received condition. And I was like, oh, that's awesome. But apparently we lost the conditions. All right. Well, let's go kill. Let's go kill some guys over at Moonrise. Back to what we were doing. Yeah, the bone spike gloves are not a modded item. They are definitely in the base game. Also, we never looted this gold guy, who unfortunately did not have lustral gold on them. But so it is, so it is. Hello, Goldman. Do you have anything else to say about that? Nope. All right. Thanks for being here, buddy. Really appreciate you. You know what? Actually, one thing before we go too much further, I should grab the other long rest potion from Thisbald's Tavern, because I don't think I've done that yet. What we don't know is that Merkle summons just Issirs instead of skeletons. Please, God, no. Say it ain't so. Which OST is this? It sounds very familiar, but I can't put my finger on it. This is the Cult of the Lamb OST by River Boy. Rest in peace, my goat. You made some banging tunes. Okay, let's see if we can find that long rest potion, and then we'll go beat up Merkle. Right down here, and in this chest. I never remember how to click on this chest. Please let me click on this chest. Hello? There it is. Okay. Don't know why it wasn't letting me click on that chest, but we got our long rest potion. And off we go. We gotta go beat up, some people over here, right in front of Merkle's balcony, and then we gotta go beat up the man himself. I can't remember which video I was watching because I had a brain cell activation. But I had a brain cell activation because I heard Expedition 3302 in the background and locked in. Yeah, it's definitely a mainstay of YouTube editing these days, ever since the game came out. Okay, let's do this. So we take a short rest to get all of our juice back, do a quick save, and test out our newfound ability to ignore resistance to piercing. Which honestly, I wasn't even thinking about the bone spike gloves as like items that we should get later on. So I'm really glad we got these, because I don't think I would have ended up getting them myself in Act 3, because I just was not thinking about them. Okay, we do a little pew. Okay. Didn't really want a surprise round anyways. But hey, look at this. We got an extra attack and an extra action, which is basically like having a surprise round. Okay, you have piercing resistance. Let's... Oh, don't shoot the chandelier. Okay, we missed. But like, pretend we hit them. Oh my god, we're doing full damage. Oh, it's real, dude. It's real. We can damage people. Oh my god, we can damage people. Thank you, Goldmembers. I love you, Goldmembers. Oh, it's so real. Oh, man. 7 arrows is way more than I thought this class got. Agreed. Is it based off his level? Yes, it is. You get more arrows the higher level you go. It's like... I don't know when exactly it scales, though. It's like... when you get the archetype at level 3, you start with 4, and then I think we hit like level 7, and we got 7. And then I think it goes up to 10 eventually, too. Which we will hopefully see sooner than later. Alright, over here. Now if only you could hit. Such are the woes of sharpshooter. Okay, wait, hold on. She heals 20 to 62 HP at the start of each of her turns. Oh. Seems like a pretty strong ability. Ow. That's okay. It just means we have to do this before actually attacking her. And then we turn on sharpshooter, and then we shoot her, and we miss because of shield, and then we shoot her again, and we miss because of shield. But we killed that guy, and then we shoot her again, and we miss because of shield. And then we go back over here and do it all tomorrow. Oh, yeah, I'll do this. We certainly don't take a lot of damage from fireballs. We are a tiefling who has a very high dex. Fireballs are not the concern. Monkey's paw just curled. Yeah, like, oh, you can deal damage now, but they also heal 60 HP a turn now. It's okay. We can still damage her thanks to our free Arrow of Ilmater every turn. Turns out having free Arrows of Ilmater every turn is pretty good. Ow. And that wasn't very nice. And you, my friend. Oh, she had for a Final Fury Unleashed. I was like, I could have sworn she was at like way lower health last turn. Whatever, she's dead now. And we can sharpshoot this guy. And you should also be dead. Alright, good work, team. Good work. Fantastic stuff. Don't think there was any golden enemies there. Okay, I think we just stick with the Bloodlust Elixir. Heading into the Ketheric fight. Definitely want to pop a flying potion as we go in. I don't think I want to do a speed potion, though. We've only got 2 speed potions to go around. We've only got 4 speed potions to go around. Kind of want to save them for Merkle or something. Let us grab a flying potion. I always confuse Rhodesia for Sussy Girl on the Roof. Yeah, they are. I mean, they're basically the same woman. Not to be like all women look the same, but like they do the same thing, and that you fight them one after another. Okay, let's heal up 10 HP. Drink a flying potion, and then off we go. Is there anything I should concentrate on? Yes, there is. There sure is. Protection from evil and good. And we basically only fail on a nat 1. Don't really have anything to give us advantage on that, though. Not really. So let's hope this goes well. Hey, an autosave. Okay, I think we're ready, folks. I think we're ready. Just need to drink our flying potion. Potion of flying. Slurp, slurp, slurp. In we go. Howdy do, fellas. How's it going, Ketherick? Good to see you. Hope you're doing well on this fine Monday morning. I'm gonna kill you. Aylin's gonna solo this fight. I can feel it. Yeah.
What have you
Yeah,
done?
sure, totally.
What have you done to me?
Surrender now and I'll consider letting you live. We gave Zarel downstairs a chance. Oh my god. It's gonna work.
You've come this far. You've stripped your enemy.
I do
of
think
his
generally skipping the first phase in the Illithid colony is a bad idea, because it gives you less time to like kill the Mind Flayer and get everything sorted before Merkel starts going crazy, but I may or I may not, but if you try to attack me, I will crush your skull. Oh man, did I say it's not to be?
Listen to yourself. A mouse who fancies itself an eagle.
Alright, no need to be rude about it.
Bow before.
Bro said, I'm not gonna surrender to the gnome guy.
He will let go.
Okay, let's do this, Isabel. Or Isabel, let's do this, Aelin. Okay, Sazdera, I'm gonna sneeze. Sorry, I've been sneezing so much this weekend, it's crazy. Sazdera has 34 wisdom and 26 dexterity. But 8 AC and... Okay. Well, you know what? I don't think having 30 wisdom is that big of a deal for a... They're a wizard, right? They're a wizard. I don't think that's a huge deal. Bless you, bless you. Thank you, thank you. Let's just go ahead and fly up here. And we should definitely... Oh, yeah. We should see what he's got going on. He has bless, dog. That bitch got bless. That's not nice. This guy also has a moon shield aura. Just a couple of guys glowing together. Alright, well, we focus on her first, for sure. As per usual. So let's just go start off with an arrow of many targets. And then we will simply shoot her 2 more times. Right? Do I want to blind her or something? Well, not with that, because her wisdom is like 1,000,000. Her dex is also 1,000,000. Yeah, whatever. I'll just save my arrows. We can just keep shooting her from up here. I probably should have done this, now that I think about it. I guess I can do this maybe when they get a bit more grouped up. Problem is, if I hit Ketherick with Helios Nova, then he is going to shield bash me. So, sorry, Aelin. Oh yeah, I did forget about Armor of Agathis too. Whatever, that's fine. We can heal that back up. Easy peasy. And then we have plus 10 to our radiant damage now. Which will... Do I want to action surge to kill her right away? I kind of do. She's kind of a pain in the ass. You know what, dude? Let's do it. I think action surge is always used at its best when it's at either the start of a fight or right at the end of a fight. I also think I'm going to turn off sharpshooter just to guarantee the kill here because she has shield. Because if you use action surge at the start of a fight to like rush down the priority targets, then obviously you're a lot better off. The quicker you take out priority targets, the better it is. And then if you use to close out a fight, then obviously that's just good too for, you know, closing out a fight. But I definitely think action surge is at its best when you can take out priority targets quicker. Oh my god, she actually hit him. And she's dead. All right. Well, you know, that's like almost like Aelin carrying. I'm back. Had to hustle Chris Evans and Tomodachi Life right real quick. We crushing now. Hell yeah. I don't really know what most of those words mean, but hell yeah. Okay, and then we just focus on Ketherick, who I guess we just want to get him frightened. And we want to blind him or something. Got really good saving throws, man. I guess we probably want to get him with our fairy fire arrow. So let's go for that first. Fantastic work. It worked. And then we shoot him with this. And actually, with sharpshooter on me, you still have a 70% chance to hit. So that seems good enough for me. Unfortunately, it is not. But we kill that guy, and then we get another shot. Nice. And you know what? Let's back up a little bit. This is a pretty good turn for us. No way you haven't heard about Tomodachi Life. I know what Tomodachi Life is. I don't know what hustling somebody means in that context. And I don't know what we crushing now means in that context. I know Chris Evans and Tomodachi Life. Did Aelin just slap a necromite off the roof? Yes, she did. You betcha. Okay, we don't really care about Scratch. We honestly don't really care about most of these necromites. It is a little annoying that they all have Final Fury. Because obviously we don't want to focus on the necromites. We want to stop the guy who's spawning the necromites. But he's moved himself away from the necromites, which means I don't think curving shot's gonna work for us. And I really doubt arrow many targets is gonna bounce off in the way we want it to either. Oh, it did. Who would have thought? Well, we take those. Oh, well, let's try the curving shot then. Hey, that actually did work. Okay, nice. That's working. He's almost donezo. Oh no, he's spawning a dude right next to me. That kind of blows. Do you stream on Twitch also? I sure do. Twitch.tv/the_truant. There's a link in the description. And if you're watching on Twitch, I stream on YouTube as well. Which there should be a link to that in like the little panel section. She's trying to get rid of my gold guys. What the hell, Aelin? Pro called Squire Scratch? Oh, sorry, my bad. Every dog reminds me of him. Kick streams when? Oh, I'm already on Kick. Oh no. Oh no. We got crit hit. Well, they had disadvantage. I'm on Kick. I'm on Instagram Reels. I'm on TikTok. I'm on Facebook. I'm streaming live from Meta VR. I don't, do they even have live streams on that? I don't know, man. I'm there. Okay, so unfortunately, can he even get frightened, by the way? Is that a thing? This is kind of annoying. I think what we need to do here, actually, is we do arrow many targets on him here. And then build up our arcane acuity, and then do a seeking arrow on him, so that we have advantage again. And then we get to shoot him. We don't have high ground on him anymore, apparently. Which is quite rude. But hopefully we phase transition him here. Hopefully. Nice.
My lord
There is no link in the description?
beckons me.
Really?
You must return to your prison, and my daughter must be reclaimed.
Your daughter,
You're so right.
Isabel.
That is so weird. I will fix that for future streams. That is a good call. Well, first I'll find out I'll figure out if I'm allowed to put a link in the description to Twitch on YouTube. I'm assuming I can. I don't see, I don't think YouTube is as picky about that stuff as Twitch can be.
That tentacle was colossal.
Okay.
How can such a thing be possible?
Let's kill some necromites. Well, either way, the Twitch channel is twitch.tv/the_truant. Go check it out if you want to. I know how useless Dame Aelin is, but every time I see her in a cutscene, she's just worse. Yeah, it's... they didn't even, like, really try to make her look intimidating. Well, I think they tried, but... and then they just, like, gave up in the next cutscene. In her first cutscene, they were like, this is gonna be the coolest, strongest ally you've ever had. And then in the next cutscene, she gets slapped by a big old tentacle and dies. Alright, let's kill Squire. Pew pew pew. Let's turn on Sharpshooter again as well. That's probably a good idea. And we'll shoot you because I can. Good turn. Aelin is so busy aura farming and mogging, she forgets to attack. Pretty much, yeah. Maybe a new Baldur's Gate 3 challenge, let the NPCs handle things. See, the reason why I do these challenge runs is because I think they'll be fun and interesting. I do not think that will be fun or interesting. I think that will be... it'll definitely be challenging. But not in a way that I think would be fun for me. And... there are definitely challenge runners in the community who are willing to do stuff like that, but I am not one of them. Shoot you next. Seems like a pretty good idea. Seeing Aelin makes me so sad because we totally could have had an Aasimar race option if they tried. Well, I think they wanted to make Aasimar be like have this important story element to it, because like Dame Aelin's a big deal. And if you were able to be an Aasimar too, I think that would have had story implications that they didn't want. Which is probably why they didn't do that, amongst other reasons. You know, Aasimar aren't in like the base handbook or anything like that. They're not like the most popular race. Just in general. I thought that a goblin race would have gone crazy in this game. If we were gonna have any one race extra, I would have loved the goblin race. What on earth happened to Sustera? Look at her leg, dude. Look at her foot. Oh my god. What did we do to this woman? Holy. Okay, let's loot these golden necromites. Yippee, we got some lustral gold. We got 2 lustral gold, which might be the worst number to get. It's a distressing number. Unless... we only got 2 lustral gold, huh? Sure does appear to be that way. Okay, well, let's do some gambling, folks. Our first buff is... affected entity can possibly inflict poison when striking a creature with a weapon attack. Honestly, not bad. We have a 50% chance to gain a new buff or lose this buff. And we lost it. Man, we've lost the last 3 50% in a row. Like, at least. Maybe we've lost more than that. But it hasn't been good. Oh my god. What did we just get here? If you have this codex plus 30 Goldmembers gold bars in your inventory, you can use Gilded Gateway to cast Arcane Repository to get a choice between 2 very powerful abilities to learn for your character. Okay, so... Gilded Gateway, and then... that's this, right? That's this. Yeah, this is the thing that we want. Yes, this is what we want. Oh, this is what we needed. It wasn't the Master's Codex, it was the Eternal Manuscript. Okay. Alright. Let's do it. Choose the Echoes of Forgotten Tome spell to learn. We can learn Gilded Finger of Death or Exhale Fire. I mean, it would be kind of sick to kill Merkel with Gilded Finger of Death. Exhale Fire is definitely more of a tiefling thing. What do you guys think? What do you guys think? Would it still work if the target has poison immunity? No, I don't think it would. Finger of Death with like 5 million H's? That's gotta count extra. Finger his death? Alright, I'll finger some death. We'll do some fingering. Oh, I keep forgetting! Can I jump down here? In the middle of a fight? Can I just leave? I don't want to fight these guys, man. I'm so tired of fighting these guys. Can I just get out of here? We're just gone. I'm leaving, man. Oh my god. Oh, why? This is the worst part about Goldmembers, dude. They were just like, what's the worst enemy in the game? It literally is Lakil too. Like, it's just the exact same guy. Oh no. Okay, whatever. Well, we got Finger of Death. We could just do that once per battle now, which is pretty cool. And I think this means our spellcasting ability for it is Intelligence, which is very good. Lakil, do you have necrotic resistance? You do, you do. We could break our aggro with like an invis potion or something. Do we even have an invis potion? Oh, I used my bonus action already. That's why it's grayed out. I mean, we could kill them. We get more elixirs. That's something. Sure is something. Alright, well, let's just get away from the edge so that we don't get shoved off, and then we'll figure out what to do in a moment. We'll go over here and... Oh, Lakil, I'm so tired of you, man. Yeah, you and your Colossus elixirs. Look at him hustle. Big old steps for a big old man. Okay, well, what we can do is we could just, like... Let's just take an invis potion. I don't want to fight these guys, man. Yeah, we've got 2 anyways, which is enough for me and Scratch. We can summon Scratch, right? I learned how to do that. Oh my god, did I never talk to Scratch? Did I forget to learn how to summon Scratch, dude? Oh, what is wrong with me? Okay, well, we need to get out of here anyways, then just like head back to camp for a moment. You know what? Let's kill these guys. Let's straight up murder these dudes. And then we'll, hold on a second. Oh no, we didn't have sharpshooter turned on. Yeah, let's just straight up kill these dudes. And then we will we'll leave here, just head to camp for a moment. We should just be able to talk to Scratch and get his ball and then come back. I don't know if you want, but the cheater spell scroll has an option or 2. I'm not gonna cheat to kill these guys, if that's what you mean. We'll just kill him the old-fashioned way. But I do gotta say, if I ever see a Dark Justiciar after we're done with this mod again, I am going to spontaneously combust. And I'm gonna make it everybody's problem. But I don't think this will be a hard fight, because Lakil can be frightened, and we don't have to worry about him having 1700 HP or anything like that. It's just gonna be a little tedious. Hopefully he gives you a really good item like the armor that gives vulnerability to piercing. He doesn't drop like real gear. He drops like potions and stuff. The random gear that we got was from Goldmembers. Now we are simply just shooting Lakil to death again. Goodbye, Lakil. In like 5 million years. Oh, we could use our Finger of Death too. Doesn't even use an action or anything. It's just golden momentum. I say we do that next turn. He's resistant to necrotic damage, but you know, it'll be fun to do. Oh, he's big mode. Actually, well, if he's big mode, we need to do this first. Sorry, Lakil. Sorry to ruin your vibes. Uh-oh. He didn't get frightened. You know what that means? That means we run away. Alright. Come get me, Lakil. We gotta get Radiant Retort reworked for the next modded playthrough. Yeah, next time I do a heavily modded playthrough, I am for sure installing that. Okay, yeah, I was going to finger Lakil. Get fingered Lakil. That's pretty cool. I mean, 26 damage when he resists it is not bad. That's pretty respectable. I am excited to see how that does against people who do not resist that. Uh-oh, he's subsuming Shadow. Lakil. In public? Really? You can't be subsuming Shadow in public. That is simply not polite. So you guys come here often? You guys fight Lakil often? We crit miss against this man like crazy too. It's kind of impressive. Okay, one more turn. Here we go. On the bright side, the Bow of the Banshee completely trivializes this man, and he does give free XP. Why are you a narc? Yes. Ooh, okay, wait, hold on a second. The 2 Lustral Gold is actually pretty good. I did forget about that. Maybe I should look forward to seeing Lakil. Okay, let's drink. We got our saving throw bonus. Let's see if we win the 50-50 to get another buff. We did, actually. Oh my god. 10 meters of move speed, 10 extra meters of move speed, dark vision, and can't be charmed until our next long rest. I mean, the charm immunity and the dark vision isn't too important. We already have dark vision. But 10 meters of extra move speed is crazy, and a d4 bonus to our saving throws. This would be a good 3-fer. We're a speedy guy. I just got back. Didn't we kill this guy? Yeah, he's a real thorn in our side. Lakil, the problem solver of the Gilded Order. Okay, in we go. Finally. We'll probably find some more golden enemies before we fight Merkel, because the Illithid colony has a lot of enemies in it. So I don't expect us to keep these buffs unless we get a 3-fer, which I would love to get the 3-fer. Legoldless embracing his elvish inheritance. You're so right. Scratch? I fucking forgot about Scratch. I was too distracted by Lakil. He melted my brain. Did I save before jumping down? I usually do. Oh, there's an autosave. Thank God. I am gonna go back and get Scratch. Normally I would just be like whatever and keep going, because I think it's okay to make mistakes, and Scratch, having Scratch to free Aelin isn't too big of a deal. Why did it roll combat? It auto-saved here? Alright, no. We're not doing that. We're not doing that. We're not getting Scratch. But what I was gonna say is it would be nice to be completely optimal against Merkel. when we don't know how the fight is gonna go. But no, we're not fighting Lakil again. We're not doing that. No siree. Alright. Let's get her done.
Tread carefully.
If he appears in Merkel's room, I'ma lose it. If Lakil shows up in Merkel's room,
Telepathic storm has become a tempest.
surely they would never do that to me. We are gonna kill all the intellect devourers we see, by the way. Unfortunately, we lost our action, which is quite sad. But it is very, very nice to not have to worry about enemies with piercing resistance, because a lot of them have piercing resistance, as you can see. Campy Charm might be helpful versus Mind Flayer. Yeah, if we get to keep it for the Mind Flayer fight. We'll see, but I'm willing to bet that we are going to lose it, because odds are we are going to get another Lustral Gold, and I am a gambling man. Gambling man. Did I add a D there? Gambling man? I'm a gambling man.
Mind flayers and civilians, side by side.
You're so right, Dream Visitor.
This must be where they
Hey, there's a golden enemy.
those they kidnap.
Hopefully, we get the 3-fer. We're gonna find out in a moment. But I really, really hope we get it, because these are a good set of buffs. Look at how far we can move without dashing. And the boost to our saving throws is crazy good too, especially into Merkel. That's why he streams on Kick, because I'm a gambling man? It's true. That's why this stream is sponsored by stakes.com. Is it steak? Stakes? I don't know. I can't even pretend like I know. I never really got the appeal of casino websites, gambling websites. Like, the vibes are already as shitty as you can get at a casino. I don't really think that doing it like online in your own room is gonna make the vibes even better, you know? I understand that the people who use those websites aren't really thinking about the vibes though. But I don't get it personally. Stakes. Ain't that the damn truth? Whenever I think of stakes these days, I think of that one Omni-Man meme where he goes like, Mark, I made a steak. And then Mark goes, a steak. And then he goes, yes. All right, we got 2 more Lustral Gold. Let's see if we get the 3-fer. Let's do it. We did not get the 3-fer. Sad days. But we did get Bloodsend Frenzy. We have advantage on melee attacks against any target that doesn't have all of its hit points, provided it's not a construct, an ooze, a plant, or an elemental. That's actually pretty good. But we don't really do melee attacks, so it's not the best. And apparently we are getting jiggy with it all the time. We're in sicko mode, dude. This is a man in a blood-scent frenzy if I've ever seen one. Look at the way he runs around now, too. You don't like casino vibes? No, dude, not at all. Do people like casino vibes? I mean, I'm sure some people do. Because there's all sorts of folks in this great blue world that we call Earth. But nobody that I've ever talked to about it has been like, yeah, I like casino vibes. Whenever I think of casino vibes, I think of this one time when I went to my friend's place for Christmas. This was a few years ago, so we were all adults. And it was Christmas Eve. My friend was working at a pub on Christmas Eve, so I was just like hanging out with her at the pub, and you know, she invited a few other people to turn up. Actually, I think the only other person she invited was her mother. So it was me, her boyfriend, her mother, and herself, my friend. And her mom finally pulls up Christmas Eve. She pulls up to the pub. She's there for about like 20 minutes, and we're all like, you know, saying like howdy do, season's greetings, and we're all happy, saying hello. And then her mom is just like, after like 20 minutes, her mom's just like, all right, well, I'm gonna head to the casino. Great seeing you guys. and she just Google Maps a casino and dips away Christmas Eve. And then she comes back like, I don't know, half an hour later, and she's like, the casino was closed. She was really bewildered. She's like, why was the casino closed? I wonder why. I wonder why the casino in this like relatively small town too, not a big city, was closed on Christmas Eve. I like the vibes of high-end casinos. I've never been to a high-end casino, so maybe I would too if I actually go there. This person has so much HP. My god. That's a lot of HP, Crest of a Bone Daughter. That sure is a lot of HP. And she's got shield. Alright, well. I didn't even have sharpshooter on and I missed her 3 times. Yeah, I don't really care about that. That's fine. 10 damage, sure. Casinos are illegal in my state, but I go across the lines to go to nice Indian casinos. I mean, to each their own. Get it, brother. I am, despite the way I play in video games, not much of a gambling man in real life. So I do not personally get the appeal. Might as well kill that guy to trigger our Bloodlust Elixir, except it didn't trigger our Bloodlust Elixir. Okay, we gotta kill Magthew Budge, the inferior version of myself. Never mind. Damn, dude. I'm not hitting anybody. Alright, come get me, guys. Come at me. Don't really like being bone chilled, actually. I would like it if we didn't have that going. Sure, I'll do that. Well, they don't have... Oh my god, we got crit hit. They don't have good odds of hitting us with Bone Chill. At the very least. Damn, Bone Chill into getting crit hit is a nasty combo. This is the hardest Cressa Bone Daughter fight that I've ever had. This guy's got Final Fury unleashed now. Well, I guess we'll just do this. Hey, that's pretty good. Very big fan of that happening. Magthew Budge, I'm gonna... when I get my hands on you, bucko. What if we do this? I was really hoping that would kill. Unfortunately, we did like no damage there. Grrr. Alright, well, we can't heal, so I guess I'm going to do this and get some temp HP and pray to God that I don't die this turn. If I die to Magthew Budge, you guys will have permission to point and laugh at me. I'm never going to live it down if I die to Magthew Budge. Alright, let's see what happens. He's got 2 actions. Our psionic backlash didn't work. Okay, he did literally nothing to us. I'm just gonna piercing arrow here. This seems like a pretty good piercing arrow. Trigger our Bloodlust Elixir. And then we can do an arrow of many targets on this lady. And she's frightened now, so we can do this. And this. Fantastic work. I'll just keep backing up. I'll just aggro as many Intellect Devourers as we can. And I guess we'll second win too. Matthew, don't budge against them. Too late, they're dead. The gnome guy doesn't play a gnome? That's a bit sus. I know, I'm so disappointing. Don't worry, the next 5 playthroughs will all be gnomes to make up for it. I know it's what you guys really want. He is kind of far away now. I've moved too far. This is something I should have thought about beforehand. Oh, we missed her again. And she shielded again. We hit her that time. I'm okay just shooting with a 60% chance to hit. It's not too unlikely. Not gonna be able to repulsor these guys. And get a kill, that is. We'll just go around the bend a little bit. Gnome? More like no. When you're right, you're right. When you're right, you are right. This fight is taking way longer than I thought it was going to, if I'm being honest with you. I mean, I wasn't expecting Crest of Bone Daughter to have 300 HP. But that's okay. I think she's about to go down this turn, if we're lucky. Oh dear. Well, we're not lucky, but she's still frightened, so she's not like really a concern. I think we killed somebody that turn and our Bloodless Elixir just didn't trigger. We do still have Protection from Evil and Good going. So, oh my god. So all these goons aren't really likely to do much to us. Fireball doesn't really matter to us either. Unless we fail to save, in which case it matters like a little bit. But that wasn't too big of a deal. Okay. Please die. Thank you. Got the Necromite too. Sure, I'll do that. Hey, our Bloodless Elixir finally triggered on the 4th person we killed that turn. Alright. A bit of a messy fight, honestly, but not a super challenging one. We got more Lustral Gold. Do I have a Lustral Gold buff going right now? Oh yeah, we got Blood Scent Frenzy. I forgot about that. Okay, so 50-50 chance to lose it all. Let's find out. We lost it all. What does this one do? I don't think we've seen this yet. Hostile creatures within 2 meters roll their damage dice twice and take the lower result. That's a really cool effect. I would really like to have that. Okay, and nothing else to do in this room. We cleared out most of the Illithid colony. Let's go and get ourselves a little rest in this capsule here, and then we'll deal with Chop and the Intellect Devourers, and the Mind Flayers over near Mr. Zevlor. Oops. Do a little bit of this. And off we go. We'll fight the Mind Flayers, and then we'll deal with Chop, and then we'll deal with the Necrotic Laboratory, and then we will fight Merkel. But first, we go up here. Hey, Hope Goat, how's it going? Good to see you. Glad to have you. Looks like I'm a little late. Still before Merkel at the very least. And I'm sure that'll be a somewhat interesting fight. I'm sure that there'll be some unique things going on in it that don't normally happen. Okay, let's do a quick save here before we start all this up. And we will free the people. We will release the people, because we're doing a good playthrough. Okay. Any Mind Flayers that we really gotta kill? Not really. They all seem like they're pretty run-of-the-mill Mind Flayers, so let's just start with this one. God, they're charming me. Somebody charmed me. Don't know who it was. It was that one over there. Unfortunate for this guy, because I think that means we're just teaming up against this dude. Oh, I still hit this one, even though I was charmed by him. That's fun. Alright, Zevlor, I'm going to hide behind you. Go get him. We do have really good intelligence saving throws, so I'm not like too worried about Mind Blast or anything like that. And they're not even trying anyways. Yeah, Manip Shurga. Yeah, it's your favorite character, Flare. Manip Shurga. Look at this beautiful stat spread and their 10 AC and their dagger. They're so stunning. It would be so disappointing if Merkel's the same. Well, Merkel's definitely going to be the same. They haven't really touched any bosses so far. Like all of the boss enemies we fought have been relatively unchanged. They don't even have like Final Fury or anything like that. But I mean, the fight's going to be different for sure because there's a whole bunch of goons and all the goons are going to have random buffs. So that will definitely be changed. All right, let's do a arrow of many targets. God, I love when I crit hit with those. And then we kill this one. And we do not trigger our bloodlust elixir. All right, Zevlor, go get him, buddy. Go fuck him up. Oh my god. I forgot he's got Flamin' Fury. We saw this at the very start of the playthrough, too. Oh, man. That's a bummer. I really wanted to keep that going. Hey, Snowball Fox, how's it going? We got double stuns? That's not good. Thank God Zevlor's got Flamin' Fury. Would really like it if we could kill the guy who's got 10 HP. Could be an interesting idea, fellas. Is my brain gonna get extracted? Am I dead? Nope, they missed. Kind of embarrassing for me, honestly. I got a +9 to hit and advantage. They want my brain so bad. Zevlor's popping off, though, with his Flamin' Fury. I don't know why specifically Zevlor got a special new move. Yeah, it's really weird. Maybe they just thought that the growth fight was going to be too hard. Because all of the enemy, like it's right at the start of the game, you don't really have a lot of buffs yet, and all of the enemies have buffs. Okay, well, that was a significantly scarier turn of events for me than I was expecting. We did get hella stunned, and we almost had our brain stolen. But we didn't die, which is the main thing. No golden mind flayers is also kind of surprising. I'm doing great. How's the game going? Glad to hear you're doing great. Game's going well. We've had a pretty smooth day today. My brain did get a little bit melted by the what was his name? Lakeel fight? Was his name Lakeel? I think it was Lakeel. And unfortunately, I forgot to grab Scratch to help us with the Merkel fight.
I didn't think I was going to make it.
Finger the Mind Flayer? I totally should have fingered the Mind Flayer. You're so right. What am I doing?
The others, the ambush. They survived.
I just wanna give him a little hug and a kiss on his forehead and tell him it's gonna be okay. Why are all the options so mean to Zevlor? It's not your fault, Zevlor.
Nice to think so. If there are any more survivors,
Don't be mean to yourself. Your people need you. No, dude. Oh my god. I just want to be nice to Zevlor. Hey, Zornir, how's it going? Good to see you. Good to see you.
Never be rid of it.
So true, man of Shurga.
Be hells to pay for this. If I make it out of here alive.
That's the damn truth. All right, let's go heal up again. Over here. And then we'll fight Chop, and then we'll fight the Necrotic Laboratory. And then it's Merkel killing time, guys. What do you mean, finger the Mind Flayer? I got the ability to finger my enemies to death. It's a pretty cool ability to have, once per battle. I will try to show it off against Chop, see if we can finger Chop. That could be handy. Gold Death Knight time? You mean the Death Shepherd? God, I hope there's no golden Death Shepherd. That's gonna have me real sad. Her battle is sick. Yeah, it's a pretty cool ability. Do I have any scrolls to like conjure anything, by the way? Maybe that'll help in the Merkel fight. I didn't really prep for the Merkel fight much like I normally do. I don't know, I'm just not as scared as Merkel as I used to be. Like, it kind of just feels like if you load up with healing potions, you're just fine. So I've just gotten into the habit of ditching thousands of gold in the pursuit of healing potions and just calling it a day. All right. Pew. Golden chop. My god. How spooky. All right, who wants to give me my bloodlust elixir? Thank you. Thank you, thank you. You guys are so nice. All right, pretty good first turn. Oh my god, he's got vulnerability to piercing. It's a good day. It's a good day. Listening to this in the background at work is such a treat. Totally not cursed at all. You don't like the idea of fingering chop? Watch Merkel be immune to necrotic damage? That'll be so sad. Surely they wouldn't add that. You know, because he's vulnerable to piercing, let's just finger this intellect devourer. Beautiful, dude. Beautiful. And then we can just shoot the hell out of Chop. Bad day to be Chop. Oh, I forgot he could throw stones. Weird animation desync, though. Okay, what do we got? Wow, we're almost level 10. We got another Lustral Gold. Do I have any buffs going right now? I don't think so. Let's see what we got. Magic Weapon. Hey, that's not a bad one. +1 bonus to attack and damage rolls. It's nothing like super interesting, but it's not bad. Not bad at all. Joined in the middle of the fingering. Welcome. Glad to have you. Glad to have you. I look away for 1 sec and I miss the fingering. That's why you never look away. Hey, Ryan Stocks. How's it going? Good to see you. Good to see you. Glad to have you. 2 streams in a row indeed. Really appreciate the dedicated support. It goes a long, long way towards helping out. Honestly, it really does. Like, oh no. Yeah, fuck it, dude. I'll use inspiration for it. I know we can break the cage, which I guess we're gonna have to do, but I didn't want to have to shuffle around my weapons. Wait a second. I don't even need to. I could just do this, right? Because we ignore resistance to piercing. All right, well, there goes my inspiration. Not that I really care about it. But yeah, I really appreciate the support just from consistent viewers. Like, that's easily the most important type of support. So thank you guys very much for all my consistent viewers and all of you just tuning in for the first time. Really, really appreciate it. Okay, well, we got the ability to summon us. Also, for those of you who don't know, look at all these cool helmets here. Some really sick helmets that you don't really see anywhere else in the game, and they're all like completely mundane. I am blue. I blew myself again. But look at how sick they look. Just imagine I wasn't blue. Look at how sick they look. Wow, so cool. Big fan of adjustable steel helm. Pretty good, pretty good helmet. It is a pretty cool looking one. Look at that, man. Wow. Hopefully VOD watchers help too, because that's how I view most of the time. Oh yeah, VOD watchers definitely help. Any type of view helps. We will be sticking with the Helmet of Arcane Acuity though. How will a Dragonborn look with each of them? I think Dragonborns still look kind of stupid with most of them. I feel like I remember putting one of them on Midas and thinking that it looks like pretty decent. Okay, well, quick save before we do this fight. Your streams are so cozy and your voice is so calming. It's so nice to tune in during the evening before I sleep. Hell yeah. One of my friends that I had over yesterday told me that they fell asleep to one of my videos the other day, which was kind of funny. I love that I'm putting even my friends, my IRL friends, to sleep. This IRL friend also watched my YouTube videos before they knew me as an individual too, which is kind of cool. They just like happened to be a friend of a friend watching my YouTube videos, and then my friend was like, hey, let me introduce you to this other friend, and they were like, wow, I know you. Okay, we need to kill this Death Shepherd. He has a lot of HP. But I guess we're just... Oh, my protection from evil and good got boinked away. Right, I knew there was something I wanted to refresh. Well, hopefully this isn't too much of a slog then. Okay, we definitely want to click our heals. And this stupid profane womb is really in the way. Like, really, really in the way. Also, this guy is not real. Oh, this is a mirror image of this zombie that I thought was like a weird zombie that had buffs on it. This is really far away for a mirror image though, right? This is also a huge winged horror. I also should have put on the Ring of Free Action. I did not really think at all before I came into this room. Okay, well, why don't we do it like this then? We shoot you, get rid of your necrotic veil, throw on the Ring of Free Action so that at least I don't get paralyzed, Action Surge, and then shoot the shit out of you. Okay, pretty good start. And then you're unfortunately still far away, but you're frightened, so you can't really run around and resurrect anybody else. But maybe we get you next turn, and then we can kite. Mirror Image is a good spell confirmed with full truant. Listen, it's really far away, okay? It's really far away. I always watch your videos while I play Baldur's Gate 3. So much fun to see how differently we play. Hell yeah, hell yeah. I can't do that for some reason. I can't watch videos of the same game that I'm playing. Like, I play a lot of Street Fighter in my spare time, and like, I love watching Street Fighter tournaments too, but if I'm watching a Street Fighter tournament, I cannot play Street Fighter at the same time. Does not work for me. I do not enjoy it. And same goes for like any other game too. I'm a little bit stuck here. Can't help but notice I appear to be surrounded. What if we just like piercing arrow our way out of here? What if we just do like piercing arrow? And piercing arrow. None of them died. Kind of rude. Whatever. We'll just bully our way out of here, and then I don't think we get to kill this guy this turn, but maybe he runs up to us because we have so many dead bodies near us. And what if I do like a Shield of Thralls and then walk away from these guys, and then that way if they break my temp HP, then they're all stunned and we don't have to worry about pursuers. What about that? Sorry if it's a stupid question, but how's your Dex 22 so early? The Rise of the Goldmembers mod introduces vendors who sell permanent +1s to your stats. So we just came across a few of those vendors. Also, I should have used a Helios Nova. Should have done that. I bet you're a Zangief main? Close in spirit. I'll let you make another guess. I'm not a grappler player, but it is very spiritually close to Zangief. The main reason I'm not a Zangief player is because I didn't want to learn how to do the 360 motions. Because they hurt my hands. It's hard on my hands, man. Yeah, you're missing. We don't even have protection from evil and good up, and they're missing like crazy. So I'm pretty sure Helios Bound deals fire damage with the Helios Nova. Am I gonna blow this whole room up, including myself, if I do that? I mean, it would be kind of funny, right? Oh, that was okay. Sorry about your ears, my friends. I apologize. Ow. God, greater zombies hit so fucking hard when they crit hit. I'm still being threatened, huh? Okay, we don't need sharpshooter to kill this guy. Okay, the arrow just bounced right in the profane womb and then immediately vanished. Probably want to heal this turn. This is some pretty cool piercing arrow. Oh wait, no, it's not a real zombie. I keep shooting the fake zombie. Could have shot over here instead. There you go. Excellent piercing arrow. And then we can do a second wind to make sure we don't get obliterated by these guys. Okay. It's gotta be a big character. I'm gonna guess Blanca. Not Blanca. I play Marisa. I love me a big bruiser character. I love me a woman who could straight up kill me with a single punch. I've sort of become desensitized to the loud noises on stream at this point. I'm sorry. I really wish that I could, like, do something about them. But, I mean, I can't really without turning down the rest of the game volume. Okay, let's just do this to get out of here a little bit. Surely I can provoke some attacks of opportunity here without it being catastrophic for everybody. Yeah, that's okay. And then we'll shoot here. And we'll shoot here. And there's only 2 dudes left. Fantastic work. Probably could have just killed them with another piercing arrow, but whatever. Maybe I should have healed up there too. Just in case something weird happened with this guy. But it is no biggie. You don't have Radiant Retort. You are dead. Good work, team. Good work. I don't play Street Fighter, so I don't even know that character. Oh. That would definitely make guessing a little bit harder. Yeah, I can see that. Alright, we got some more golden enemies. What buff do we have going right now? Magic weapon? Well, I'll be a little bit sad if we lose that. Wait, was the Death Shepherd not golden? Ooh.
I'll give it a shot. What's hiding here?
Any other golden enemies? There's a golden enemy. I love the jingle of coin sound effect that's kind of just always playing in this mod. Sounds like Santa has come to town. Okay. Let's see if we can get some lustral gold buffs going. We got magic weapon. And now we have... What the hell did we just get? Gilded click heals. Brother. Alright, that's pretty cool. We just got 30 meters of move speed. Alright, please let this be a 3-fer. We have a 75% chance to lose both of these buffs. And a 25% chance to gain a third. It's a 3-fer. It's a really good 3-fer. I mean, it's not like a crazy 3-fer, but it's a good 3-fer. Holy. Oh my god. It happened. I can't believe it happened. It happened right before Merkle, too. Okay, so we have a +2 bonus to attack rolls, damage, and spell save DC. Double move speed just all the time. And magic weapon. +1 bonus to attack rolls and damage rolls. This is fucking huge. Hell yeah. Doesn't even fit in my... Thank you very much, Zapolite, for the $10.
Mom, I was here.
Hell yeah. Thank you very, very much for the support. It goes a very, very long way towards helping out. Gambling always pays off. That's the damn truth. Oh, hell yeah, dude. Okay, that's pretty good. I mean, we could just stick with this for the rest of the game, but I'm thinking what we'll probably do is we'll just wait until we get like a fuck ton more lustral gold, and then we'll just gamble until we maybe get like another 3-fer that we like a little bit more. Because the gambling never ends, guys. We can't stop gambling for the rest of the playthrough. Are you kidding me? But we'll stick with this for a while. Because I am allowed to stop for now. But first, we've got a puzzle to do.
The console burst. It is
I got this. Alright, look at the power. Look what gambling does to your brain. Makes your reason go crazy. You connect your reason right away. Because only the most reasonable people gamble. And then your speech also connected. Because you gotta be real good at talking to get some speech going. Did I fuck up the puzzle? I fucked up the puzzle, didn't I? No, I didn't, actually. We go here, 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 Here. That's our memory. Memory, clearly second last priority. And then emotion, because gamblers don't need emotion.
To see what's back there.
All right, fantastic work. That was not a world record pace puzzle solve, unfortunately. I think I remember my last playthrough's puzzle solve being really quick, that is to say. Oh my god, my brain is getting fried, dude. Ooh, we go for 4. I wish, man. I wish I could go for 4. Unfortunately, 3 is the max. We can't even use these anymore. 3 is the absolute limit for these lustral gold buffs. I never understand how to do this puzzle. The way I remember it, I can walk you guys through my mental process as I do it. But the way I remember it is the top one it connects up top. The bottom one connects along the bottom. And then the left one crosses over to the right. The right one crosses over to the left. And then I just kind of like trust my gut and go with vibes there. Off topic, but I know this place definitely smells awful. Oh, 100%. It's called the Necrotic Laboratory. There's flesh everywhere. There's no way this place smells good. And with that waking mind that we grabbed from behind the puzzle, we can go ahead and slam it in here. And we can talk to this slack-skinned head.
I'd guess you're no willing guest
And
either. I use your tadpole.
We can use our tadpole to erase them.
Touch my mind and purge it.
Fantastic work. To get the Githzerai mind barrier. Wow, we now have advantage on all intelligence saving throws for the rest of the game. This is a permanent buff. Pretty cool. Also, there's this weird gross rock here. I don't know. People like that rock too much. Let's get rid of it. Flesh is here. I thought he was with Balthazar. Hui. Oh, you rascal. Next playthrough, gamble, try using the mod roll for stats. Ring of reassignment and rolls your stats. You either lucky or not. I think it could be fun to roll for stats on a playthrough. That could be pretty interesting. I do think that I want to do another heavily modded playthrough at some point in my life. Since the last time we did one was quite a while ago. And including that mod seems like it would be fun. Not the Rizzy Stone. Yeah, sorry. Okay, does this necklace get restored when I use this? It sure does. Okay, so let's use that. And then I feel like I should probably throw on the DJ half plate. Does lower our AC by 3. And it's not as blue as the rest of us, which is a little weird looking. I'm gonna be honest with you. Also do this again to refresh the ever-seeing eye in case we need it. We'll definitely have the perioptic wound closure on for this fight, but the DJ half plate gives advantage on all Constitution saving throws, which is obviously really good for concentration. With protection from evil and good. And Merkel's Call of the Damned is also a Constitution save. Sorry, no, that's a Strength save. The Gaze of the Dead is a Constitution save. So advantage on that is also really nice. Our Strength saves aren't going to be very impressive during this fight. I would have liked a gilded ability that boosts our saving throws. That would have been really cool. But I can't be too upset about these 3 furs. We probably don't need the boots of speed like as much with 30 meters of move speed. But I can't imagine really what else we need. We can take the boots of striding actually for this fight. I actually kind of like that idea that we don't have to worry about getting pulled around or anything. This doesn't mean that we have to recast Protection from Evil and Good because the boots of striding. Hello? Oh, weird. Because the boots of striding only actually trigger if you first cast the spell while you have the boots on. Can I refresh this again? Good. Excellent. Okay, so we got the boots of striding, perioptic wound closure, crusher's ring. We can go ahead and throw on... We could go on and throw on the Whispering Promise. I like the Whispering Promise quite a lot in this fight. And Crusher's Ring is still okay. Still pretty good. I mean, this gets doubled by our permanent dash that we have going on, so that's pretty good. Definitely want the Bone Spike Gloves. Yeah, definitely want the Underwear of Weird Rituals. Cloak of Protection's good. Helmet of Arcane Acuity is good. Safeguard Shield is good. Our Radiant Damage Sword is fine. Yeah, I think this is our setup. And then we can go in with a Heroism Elixir active. Do a little quick save. Heroism Elixir. Boost our saving throws even further. Now our strength isn't completely abysmal. We could, if we want to make our strength saves better, just throw this on. It's not a bad idea. It's actually probably the idea that I'm going to go with. I doubt we'll be doing melee too much. We don't care as much about having a alternate damage option when we ignore resistance to piercing. I think this is okay. Did I miss any gambling? Yes, you did. We hit a 3-fer. We hit a 3-fer. So we have a permanent click heals now. So our movement speed is a whopping 30 meters. We have a Scarlet Remittance at +2 for attack rolls, damage, and spell save DC. And we have a magic weapon. +1 bonus to our attack and damage rolls. Very cool. Very, very cool. I lost an honor mode with roll for stats, where the best stat I had was 14. That's not good. Okay, I think we're good to go. I think we are good to go. I am beating myself up for not grabbing a scratch earlier, though, I will say. That's a little annoying. But I think we're ready to roll. Do one more quick save, just to be sure. Okay.
Like it's excited. I'm scared.
Down to Merkle we go. Did we get us? Yeah, we do have us. But unfortunately, us cannot free Dame Aelin. Us can tank some hits for us, though. If we'd like. Do I have... How many potions of flying do I have, by the way? Did I use the last one? I sure think I did. That wasn't very smart of me. It's okay, I can make one. And then we use a potion of flying, probably, to just get up to the high ground nice and easy at the start. Just about the perfect timing to join. Glad to have you. Glad to have you.
Presence in your mind builds to a roar.
We found it. The Absolute is behind this door.
It sure is. Let's get going. I'm gonna chug some tea while this cutscene plays. I hope you guys like the way Gortash looks, by the way. He is, of course, unmodded. He just always looks like that.
You said it was under control.
Look at him. He's so spiffy looking.
UI answer to Gortash.
So nice that they made Gortash always look so young and handsome.
Salute.
Salute, yes.
What's this wee shit creepy voice in my head? I thought you were talking about me for a moment.
How it crawls with failure.
Oh, hi, Theodosia.
Like flies on liquid.
Well, yeah, that's Gortash. Yeah, he always looks like that.
Forget yourself, Orin.
Hot Gortash. I've decided to just stick with the meme of just changing Gortash, what he looks like every single playthrough. Why is he wearing a wig? This is after his visit to Turkey. After Baldur got his implants. Can you share the name of that base game feature? I'm gonna be honest with you, I fucking forgot what it's called. I think if you just search Gortash in the mod manager, it's like the third result. It's in the in-game mod manager, which is really weird because it's just like a base game feature.
But you're still not as sharp as Orin, I wager.
First time the narrator wasn't lying. Honestly. Turkey transplant Gordy.
Sings to my sinews again.
This is my favorite part of the stream from now on, waiting for the new Gortash. So I actually installed this mod after we made it to after we pass the goblin camp. So we, like, normally we can see, like, hints of what he looks like from the silhouette that the Absolute brings up.
The plan proceeds.
But this time in this playthrough, he was not hinted at because I installed this mod after that point in the game. Aaron still hashtag... Oh, Aaron? Oren still hashtag mogs him? Yeah, she does.
The lash of Thor.
Okay. Let's get out of here, dude. Let's murder these nerds. I love his double clap when you skip through these cutscenes. Welcome back, Fire Phoenix. Good to see you, good to see you. Okay, let's go ahead and... I guess we'll summon us. I don't really care about having us around for, like, sneaking up to anywhere, because we'll just have us stay there for now. And then I will take a look at my potions. We'll move our invis potions here, my flying potion. I actually kind of wanted to keep those there. There you go, like this. Actually, I should probably also put these somewhere down here. Okay. And then we'll do a quick save. Look at all these buffs I've got, man. That's a lot of buffs. And then we drink our potion of flying. We drink our invis potion. Enter turn-based mode and go, go, go. Whee. Surely he won't do anything evil? Gortash? Nah, he's a nice guy. The blue suits him surprisingly well. Yeah, the blue looks really good on him. Hot Gortash is a sick mod. I mean, it's a sick base game feature. Okay, let's do some quick saves. Can any enemy be gold? I think bosses cannot be. But other than that, yes, I believe so. Okay, let's get this show on the road. Back up a little bit, turn on sharpshooter, and let's get her done, folks. Can you coat your weapon while invisible? I think you can, right? I think I've done this before. I wanna test it. Yeah, you sure can. All right. Now we quick save, and we go. Did I get a surprise round?
Perhaps you hope to learn your
I don't know if I did. Oh. I did not. That was weird. Is it because I paralyzed him? I think it is. Because he definitely failed. Hold on a second. Yeah, it definitely failed. So I think because we paralyzed him, he couldn't start combat. I didn't skip through dialogue there. This just got interrupted. Hello, my favorite Baldur's Gate 3 video maker. Sorry, I'm a bit too drunk, but this is my first time I see you live. Oh my, thank you and have a nice evening. I hope you're having a good evening too. Sounds like it. Were you crouched? I was crouched. Maybe it's because I was in turn-based mode too, though. I think that might have been it. Normally, I exit turn-based mode and then it works, but I think I forgot to exit turn-based mode this time. But that's okay. It happens. We'll roll. We'll roll with it. All right, we'll do a little synaptic discharge, and you can start helping out too. Thank you, us. And we'll worry about freeing Aelin after we kill this guy, who unfortunately we did get a golden mind flare, which is not good. This does not spark joy. But we just shoot. That arrow many targets did not bounce the way I wanted it to. And unfortunately, it also became immune to a crawler mucus here. Well, I mean, like 100 damage in one turn isn't too bad. We could action surge or do something. The odds of us getting stunned by this guy are really low. Could do a stage fright here, stun like these guys. Might as well, I guess. Oh, wait, shit. Didn't highlight this guy. Whatever. I thought it was highlighting that guy. Okay, that's fine. And us can maybe help out? 45%? Yeah, sure, go for it, dude. Nice. I love how Solasta 2 handles ambushing targets. Baldur's Gate 3 could have used that. I actually kind of forget how Solasta 2 does it. But I think most systems where ambushes like actually regularly work would be better than the way Baldur's Gate 3 does it. Yeah, we're pretty good at resisting mind blasts, I think, right? We have advantage and we have a +10. So I don't think I need to worry too much about those. Oh no, us. They hate us. Okay. Mind flayers over there now. Is it even worth doing an arrow many targets? I mean, it would be nice if it bounces to Ketherick and deals some damage to him, I guess. Sure, yeah. I can see it still being worthwhile. Oh, I fucking disabled my sharpshooter. Hit the hotkey for it. That's okay. -10 damage. Hopefully that doesn't matter too much. We'll just stick over here. And us is not going to be doing much anymore. But hey, it's going down swinging. My friend is becoming a software developer and he wants to make an RPG like Baldur's Gate 3, but in real time. Like how the old Baldur's Gate games used to be. Not really my shtick. But I wish him the best. And, you know, if it keeps going well, and then feel free to update me on the progress if it turns into a real game someday. Always happy to try and help out the community a little bit if I can. If, you know, if it ends up being a cool game that I'm into. There's a few CRPG-inspired games that I have my eye on right now that I've just got wishlist on my Steam. I can't remember their names off the top of my head because I haven't looked at them in a while because they're not out yet. But when they come out, if they're good, I'll definitely be checking them out. And if they're really good, I'll check them out on stream. Wow, this guy really just shoved me into a corner. How rude. Surely we never miss these. He charmed me? Are you serious, dude? Are you for realsies? Man, I hate this guy. This guy's the worst. Can I shoot anybody else? Not really. Okay, I guess what I'm doing then is jumping. Well, I could have flown. I forgot I could fly. And freeing Aelin? I mean, I don't want Aelin to get mind controlled is the thing. Yeah, I shouldn't do that. I shouldn't do that. I'll just shoot Ketherick a little bit. Oh, right. Invulnerable. What am I doing, dude? I am so out of it today. What is happening to me? What is happening to me? You know what? Back into the little corner with the Mind Flayer. It's where I deserve to be with this type of brain off play that I'm doing. Can Piercing Arrow hit him? Yeah, I probably could have Piercing Arrow to the Mind Flayer. I don't really want to use my special arrows on this guy. He's not really doing anything to me. Like, he's just slowing down the fight. But he's not really doing anything. All he's really doing is spawning more Necromites, which I should probably be a little bit afraid of because our AC is only 22 right now. But we do still have protection from evil and good. Okay, let's go ahead and kill the Mind Flayer, because that would be very cash money. This is one dead Mind Flayer. I said this is one dead Mind Flayer. Okay, fantastic work. And then next turn, we free Dame Aelin. And this turn, we don't really do anything, I think. Yeah, I'll just take it easy. go back to this little corner because apparently it's where I feel safe. Pass our turn. Free Dame Aelin next turn. That is a big intellect devourer, man. All of these Necromites are about to have their final Fury pop off, which is something that I was a little worried about. I did kind of want to get Merkel going ASAP so that he could kill these guys with his Call of the Damned. Because when all of these guys have 2 attacks going, that's when it starts to really be a problem. Because as you can see, they don't hit often, but they are still gonna occasionally sneak an attack through. And we do not want that. So let's go ahead and fly over here. Free Dame Aelin. Free Dame Aelin. There you go. And fly back up here. Get to work on Ketheric. And I think we're still going to be using arrows of many targets. And I should use Sharpshooter too. Because otherwise we're just not really doing a lot of damage. We basically are taking a minus 25% chance to hit in order to double our damage. Which I think that's a worthy trade-off. And then with an arrow many targets, it bounces too. And yeah, I can do that. So it's pretty good. We probably are going to Action Surge soonish. But not right now. Maybe if we're like close to transitioning, Ketheric. Okay, do you guys think Dame Aelin is gonna bring it home? And do you think she's gonna carry this fight too, like she carried on the rooftop? How many arrows of many targets do you have? I have an infinite amount of them. With Rise of the Goldmembers, you can unlock new abilities, and we got a cool ability that basically just gives us a free arrow of many targets once per turn. And when I say free, I mean it doesn't even use an attack. So very, very good. Unfortunately, as you can see, Rise of the Goldmembers also buffs up our enemies quite a bit. These guys are about to all have an extra action. They all have a ton of resistances and extra HP, so it kind of balances out. Dame Aelin is such a powerful ally, she never misses. Yeah, I really like the way that she just spent an action conjuring a moonbeam and then didn't move into any of the enemies. It's very impressive stuff. Is swearing allowed in this chat? Fuck no, dude. Okay, yeah, just keep shooting Ketheric. If we can frighten him, then we're feeling real good. But I don't know if we get to actually do that. I mean, we just gotta shoot him, right? There's nothing, like, really to this fight. We just shoot him and just, like, hope it hits. Which, realistically speaking, we should be hitting more often than not, so... That's fine. And we got Psionic Backlash doing 4 damage every single time, which is the lowest it can do. Absolutely no fucking swearing. Yeah, you get it. Another reason why I want Ketheric dead ASAP is because of Deadly Orders. I think I'm going to use a special arrow, an arcane arrow on Ketheric, actually. I should have been using them sooner. Ketheric is more important to kill quick than I was giving him credit for. Now that I think about it, because of Deadly Orders. Him giving all of his guys advantage on hitting us is a big deal when they all have 2 actions. I would rather ask than accidentally get banned from chat. Yeah, no, I appreciate you asking. Appreciate you asking. I'm still not gonna pass up the opportunity to make a joke though when it's just a silly little joke. Okay, well, we made it through this wave. We took like 20 damage or something, which I'm not too happy about. But on the bright side... I guess what we need to do here is we need to do like a seeking arrow, or sorry, we need to do an arrow of many targets. And just like try and hit as many people as possible to build up our arcane acuity, which we just crit missed all of them, so... Didn't build up at all. Fantastic. Whatever. We have 73% chance of this working. And it didn't work. Oh, doesn't feel worth doing as the last attack in the turn. But maybe if we action surge, it feels less bad. And now we have an 88% chance to hit him, which is definitely what I should have been doing earlier. Can do that. Then we can just second wind. Since we were missing exactly 19 HP anyways. Oh, I forgot we had the blessing on too. Should have done that first. But that's okay. I want to go somewhere where if his Horde Strike triggers, it hits like a wall or something. I don't know if Necromites can shove. But surely if we're all the way over here, his Horde Strike won't be able to hit us. And I don't think this guy is going to shove us to death. I'll be really sad if he does, but... I saw a video a while ago with Kethra being a potential companion. To be honest, he has ended too many honor mode runs for me to not end him. I think it would have been a sick potential companion. I doubt they got far in the design process for that, though. Probably one of those things where they like say it was like a possibility in development when it was like just like, you know, kind of an idea that the writers were throwing around rather than anything like seriously developed. Okay, let's see if this works for me. Yes, his Horde Strike hit this thing over here. Fantastic. We did 8 damage to him with Sonic Backlash. Good work, team. Good work. I definitely could have been playing this fight a little bit better. I have not been locked into this fight one bit. If I'm being honest with you guys, it's kind of embarrassing. But we're still, I mean, we're still doing okay. I'm acting like it's like the end of the world. We've taken like 5 damage. And we've used 2 arcane arrows. And have we used any healing potions yet? So it really isn't the end of the world. Okay, we've taken a little bit more damage now, but I still could have played this fight a lot better. Set us up for greatness a little quicker. The Night Song was supposed to be one of Char's avatar from what I remember. Isn't Char called like the Night Singer? Kind of weird that the Night Song's called the Night Song if Char is called the Night Singer. Okay, hopefully we can get Kethra this turn. Pew pew pew. And pew. And this should be a transition. And I think I'm happy transitioning here. I think we just want to get Merkel going ASAP. What is happening?
What a fool you are.
What's happening to the dialogue?
Me. I am eternal.
That was weird. It was like a little desynced for a moment.
Merkel, Lord of Bones, I am here. I am ready.
All right, let's do this. I think this fight is gonna get easier once we're fighting Merkel, if I'm being honest with you. I will say I'm a little disappointed there's no Goldmember stuff that happened in the Illithid colony. But once we have Merkel actually killing the Necromites, then I think this fight actually gets way easier. Char is the religion of cucks. Boy, do I have a beach for you, my friend. You'll fit right in. It is kind of like bad vibes. There's some like Stone Lord dudes there, but God, he's so cool. I love this cutscene. He's so cool. I've got 1,500 hours in this game and I still love seeing him every time. This background music absolutely goes against this cutscene. Yeah, it's very chill background music. But I'm not gonna go like curating songs for every single cutscene. That's gonna slow down the pace of the live stream quite a lot. Alright, we'll use a healing potion. Let's see what he's got going on. Okay, he still has Bless going. Other than that, looks like a pretty run-of-the-mill Merkle. Yeah, nothing crazy. He definitely has more HP than usual, right? He doesn't normally have 467, but I think he doesn't have like too much more. Okay, well, let's go ahead and just in case we lose concentration, we'll end our turns here in case we are capable of getting pulled by him. And we'll also go ahead and top up our HP while we figure out what to expect from his damage and whatnot. Alright, please start killing all your guys. Yeah, you can gaze at the dead me first. We do not take a lot of damage from that. Excellent work. Excellent stuff. I guess it is kind of a bummer because a lot of these guys are going to be resisting necrotic damage. Like this guy resists necrotic damage. All of these guys do. So they're going to be a little tougher for Merkle to kill than usual. I think that's because their Final Fury got triggered. But once they lose their final, or once we like get through this initial wave of them, then hopefully the new one spawning won't be able to hit their Final Fury. I'm still upset I can't be an Umberly cleric when the Umberly equipment is right in my face. It would be kind of cool. I really like ocean themed stuff in general in video games. There's not a lot of ocean themed stuff available in Baldur's Gate 3, unfortunately. I am really excited for that one upcoming Magic the Gathering plane. The Magic the Gathering set that is entirely underwater. It looks really cool. I love the idea of black cards, which for those who don't play Magic the Gathering, the black color in Magic the Gathering is usually associated with like death and decay and undeath and stuff like that. And in the new set, which is entirely underwater based, it's kind of like associated with stuff like whale falls and abyssal voids and cool shit like that. That's so cool to me. I'm very excited to see how they make that. Okay, and then from here on out, I guess the way we're fighting Merkle is... What are his wisdom saves like? Unfortunately, pretty good, especially with Bless active. I guess what we're doing to start is we do like an arrow of many targets. And we start working through him like that. And then I would love to blind him. So if we can get up to 10 arcane acuity. And then shadow arrow him. Hell yeah, he's blinded for 2 turns. When he's blinded, he can't use Gaze of the Dead, except as a legendary action. And then we can just dip down here. And we're missing like 25 HP. Heal up using one of these. Pretty good turn. Pretty good turn. So he's just gonna do Call of the Damned. Kill his own goons. Fantastic. I live in a small Welsh coastal town, so I'd love to be able to play that into that in Baldur's Gate 3. Yeah, that would be really cool. I also really like ice-themed stuff too. I've always wanted to check out what's that old CRPG called? Icewind Dale? I've always wanted to check that one out. Maybe I'll live stream that. That could be kind of fun for us. I definitely want to live stream the old Baldur's Gate games though. If we're doing old school CRPGs, like that's top of the list, of course. That way I can actually learn the lore of this game that I've made a living off of. What is your usual color choices in MTG? I try and keep it varied. I actually don't have, well, I have one. I don't have, no, I have all the colors in some variety. I have a decent healthy mix, yeah. I don't think I really favor one color more than any others. Green is, I think, green and white are the colors I have the least of. I think. Okay, and then we just keep shooting you. Pew pew. Get some crit hits going. Take his legendary action, retaliation. And shoot away. I want to pay attention to when he loses blind too. Does he lose that at the start of his turn or at the end of his turn? Let us make sure to find out. Everyone pay close attention. We're also going to start switching over to our Arrows of Ilmater soon once he starts eating boys. Okay, he loses at the start of his turn. Or Dame Aelin. But I guess Dame Aelin can just tank the Gaze of the Dead for us. I think we failed the saving throw on that, which is a bit of a bummer. But all of these Necromites should be dying pretty soon. I just built an Is It Spells deck that I'm pumped to play. Yeah, that looks like a lot of fun, like a Spellslinger deck. Definitely looks like fun. Do you play Commander? Yes, I do play Commander. I do not play any other format in Magic. I just don't find them as interesting. And it's fun to have like I just play Commander with a regular group of friends. Like I don't go to game stores to play with people I don't know or anything like that. I think it's really fun to just play with people you do know. And then you can, when you're doing like the political aspect of Commander, you can like barter real life favors. Like I'll drive you to the airport if you don't kill me this turn. It's pretty fun. Hey, Africa's Worst Gamer, how's it going? Good to see you, good to see you. There's a lot of Necromites spawning, guys. Sure is a lot of Necromites. We're about to thin them down quite a lot, though. So I think this is probably the last turn we get to use an Arrow of Many Targets. So I think what we do here is we use one of these. Pew! And it just hit the floor. Great. Should have used an Arrow of Ilmater anyways. Wow, that was really unfortunate. Well, that's okay. We'll build up our Arcane Acuity. And then do another Blinding Arrow. Good work. And then we heal up 20. And we go back down here. Alright. Keep it up, Merkel. What run are we doing today? We're doing Rise of the Goldmembers, my friend. It's an overhaul mod that changes a lot of the game. Adds random buffs to a whole bunch of enemies, to like basically every enemy in the game. Adds cool golden elite enemies. It does other things. Adds custom quests and boss fights and items and abilities that we unlock, like unlimited Arrows of Many Targets and unlimited Arrows of Ilmater, which is very good for our Arcane Archer character. There's a whole lot. There's a lot going on in this mod. It also has given all of these Necromites an extra action. All of these dudes glow in red, which is why they're attacking so many times. I fucking love Commander. The only problem is I love building decks and never have enough time to play them all. Yeah, I got a buddy like that too. He has a lot of decks, and he literally told me that if I know anybody who wants to get into Magic, he will just give them a Commander deck, because he feels bad for not playing all of his decks, but he can't stop building decks. So if I need to find some IRL friends to introduce into Magic, apparently. Okay. So now our habit for the rest of the game, we literally just do this. We just Arrow of Ilmater. Oh wait, no, there's no point in using Arrow of Ilmater. Actually, what am I saying? Well, you know, this is a pretty good demonstration of what happens. Well, this is why you should not use Arrows of Ilmater with a high dex character against Merkel. So we use Arrow of Ilmater on him. Keep that in mind. We'll come back to that at a later date. I guess we might as well, yeah, just keep using Arrows of Many Targets, but also do an Arrow of Darkness too, just to blind him. Oh, now it's too dark for us to see because we're too far away for our dark vision to work, which is a little annoying. So we lost our advantage, but whatever. It's still a straight roll. Okay. All right, game. I see you. I see you. Anyways. So what's going to happen with our Arrow of Ilmater, as you're going to find out, he takes his turn, he does his whole thing, and then the Arrow of Ilmater effect runs out at the end of his turn. And now it's the Necromite's turn. And he heals on the Necromite's turn. So if you have Arrows of Ilmater and you're fighting the Apostle of Merkel, they are only usable if you go after Merkel, which of course, if you're a high dex character, you're not going to do. So the only time Arrows of Ilmater are actually good against Merkel are when you're playing a low dex character, but then of course you're not going to be hitting him with Arrows of Ilmater because you have low dex. Which, deeply upsetting. Did we finger Merkel? No, we're gonna save that for last. You guys might need to remind me. But yes, this is the great Arrow of Ilmater conundrum. It does mean we're gonna be here for, I'm gonna say, a cold minute this time. It's not gonna be a hot minute. It's gonna be a cold minute down here in the Illithid colony. Because I think what we're just gonna wait for him to do is eat through all of his Necromites and then stop spawning anymore, and then we get to actually kill people. I will still keep shooting him though. Don't see a reason to not shoot the big guy. Deal some damage to the little guys while we're at it. Shoot him a wee bit more. We do out-damage his healing at the very least, so it's not like it's gonna be like, we still have a reasonable shot of killing him before he finishes eating all of his Necromites. Cold Canadian minute. Yeah, basically. It's actually, it is cooling down lately, which I'm very happy about. It has been too hot. Let me check how hot it is right now. Hold up, I dropped my phone at some point during the stream. It's under my desk. Don't know how long it's been under there. It's 21 degrees right now. That is, it's not too bad. 40 healing. I think his average is like 38 or something like that. We can find out just to get an idea. 8d8. 36. The average of 8d8 is 36, if my mental maths are doing me right. So yeah, we definitely outdamage that. How long do you usually stream? Usually around 4 to 5 hours these days. This one's probably going to be a short stream. I was thinking it would probably take a little bit longer because I wasn't sure how many extra Goldmember stuff we'd have going on. But I am going to ask you guys after this fight if there's any more Goldmember stuff to do in Act 2. Don't tell me yet, but, you know, tell me after the fight. Okay, pew. Kill some dudes, deal some damage. Shoot some Merkles. Fantastic. Heal up. Walk back down here. Should probably have blinded him again, because, yeah, the Arrow of Darkness is gone now. Whatever, we take 4 extra damage this round. Such is life. Truant, how many war crimes do you commit on a daily basis as a Canadian? Probably not very many. Maybe like 2, if I had to say. I feel like cold Canadian isn't appropriate right now, given that half of Canada's on fire. Not the half that I'm in. That's the south half. I am too far north to be on fire at the moment. Give it another like decade or so, and then we can talk about me being on fire. Been 30 degrees here, 7-ish UV, and I work outdoors. Has been rough. I'm sorry to hear it, my friend. I hope the weather gets cool where you are. Sooner than later. I don't like when the Necromites are not next to him. I guess we might as well do an Arrow of Ilmater, because the arrow many targets isn't going to really bounce the way I want it to anyways, so... We'll do an Arrow of Ilmater. Maybe the necrotic damage deals damage. Actually, is it even possible for it to? It is. And then shoot him one more time. Get a crit hit. Blind him. Excellent. Do one of these. Go back down. Okay. Your turn, Merkel. I wonder what he's gonna do. You're always on fire in my mind, you little smoke show. Ah, shucks. You're gonna make me blush. It was 40 degrees where I live a few days ago. That sounds miserable. Most of the fires are in Northern Ontario, Northwest Territories, and Northern Alberta and BC. Really? Well, not where I live at least. Beautiful clear blue skies for most of the time. Right now they're just overcast, but we had smoke for like one day. But I also don't really live near a lot of places that can light on fire. Not a lot of forests where I live. So this is probably not too surprising. Hey, we actually got some necrotic damage there. Alright. Good turn. Back down to our little hole we go. The reason why I keep going down here, by the way, in case you guys are wondering, is because if we lose concentration on our protection from evil and good, then we can get pulled by his Call of the Damned, which, if we're standing up here, could pull us down onto the ground, which would be a little bit annoying at the very least, if not, you know, mildly deadly. So we keep going down here just to be sure. You a city boy, Truant? Kind of. I grew up in the suburbs outside of Vancouver, but I never really went into Vancouver that often. These guys aren't even rolling attack rolls against me. They're just straight up missing. But I grew up on a mountain in a forest, because the suburbs outside of Vancouver are just kind of like that. So I would do hiking and camping all the time. I wouldn't say I'm like a farm boy or anything like that. I don't know if I'd go so far as to say I'm a city boy. Can I be somewhere in between? Can I be a forest boy? Is that an option? Whoa, that sounds so cool. Yeah, it's really nice. I mean, it was great. I really, really liked it. It took a lot of adjustment for me to get used to after I moved away, because living in a forest on a mountain is pretty cool in its own right. But I also live next to the ocean, because Vancouver is also like that. So if I wanted to go hiking, I just literally had to walk like, I don't know, 5 minutes to get to the nearest trail. If I wanted to go to the ocean, I had to walk half an hour. And if I wanted to go to the city, I had to hop on a train for half an hour. So it was really quite nice, I got to admit. And now I live in a city, but it is a significantly smaller city than Vancouver. And there's no ocean, and there are no trees, and it is really flat. Well, there are trees, because every city in Vancouver has trees, but not like a forest, you know? So it took a lot of getting used to for me. The flatness was the hardest part, though. Like, it is so weirdly flat. There is so much sky. There's no hills or mountains or forests in the way. It is just sky. And the trains suck. They do suck. Yeah, you're right. You're right, Bloopin. I thankfully haven't had to use the trains in our city since I've moved here. But there was one time when I had to get some work done on my car. And I guess I'll use a big healing potion here. Might as well. I had to get some work done on my car, so I dropped it off at the mechanic, which was like a 10-minute drive away from where I lived. And then I checked the public transit time to get back home, and it was 1 hour and 15 minutes. So I was like, okay, how long is it to walk? 1 hour. All right, cool. Guess I'll walk. Yeah, public transit in the city is not very good. It's pretty upsetting, because like Vancouver public transit isn't the best of the world by any means, but it's definitely better than that. Sounds like you had it all. I did. Unfortunately, I could not afford to live there, and I didn't want to live with my parents, so We move to the places where we can afford, and I significantly more enjoy living here. It is a very nice time to live on your own and not have to worry about roommates or parents or anything like that. You get to decorate the place you want to. And yeah, it's a chill time. And honestly, I like the city where I live. Like, yeah, it's no Vancouver, but it is still quite nice. There's still parks and good food and good people. It gets a little chillier in the winter than I would like, but you know, that's okay. Which city do you live in? You first. Oh. I'll dox myself if you dox yourself. No, please don't dox yourself. But I am not going to answer that question. The only reason why Bluepin knows is because I've like alluded to it enough that I think they've just realized that we live in the same city. But I do try to keep it relatively private. I've said it out loud on stream before, and I'm sure people can guess. But I am not going to just like outright tell people where I live. I live in the same city as you. Those aren't overcast clouds. I don't think we live in the same city then, man. Let me check my weather app. Hold on a second. Yeah, air quality is good. My air quality is 3. It says it is mostly cloudy today. I'm pretty sure we don't live in the same city. Truant, may I please get your social security number and your mother's maiden name? Well, you did ask pretty nicely. If you ask so nicely, may I ask how old you are? Yeah, you can ask that. I'm 26. And the last 4 digits of my credit card are 1, 2, 3, 4. Pretty convenient that way. All right, Merkel is almost dead. He's got 1 more necromite left. So we didn't really get to kill him the short way, but we kind of got to kill him the short way. Unk, just you wait. In a few months, I'm going to be 27. That's going to be really fucked up. You can kill Merkel while chatting and partaking in meteorology. Yeah, I've gotten pretty good at killing Merkel. I'm not gonna lie. I mean, this is kind of just how you do it. You just down... Like, how many health pushes did we use there? It must have been like 15 or something. You just down like a few health potions, kill him. It's that easy. Oh, I forgot to finger him. No! All right, we gotta redo it.
Impossible.
We gotta redo it.
Death cannot take me.
Oh, how did I forget to finger him? Oh, I'm so stupid, dude.
Hear me.
Can I like press the attack button here so that Damelin can't kill him?
I am forsaken.
Stupid question, is Vancouver like a region? Usually when I say Vancouver, I mean the greater Vancouver area, which is Vancouver and the suburbs surrounding it.
What you've done.
But Vancouver is just a city. What is fingering? I have the ability to cast Finger of Death, and I wanted to kill Merkel with Finger of Death to flex on him, but I forgot to do it. Oh, I'm so stupid. And an island. Yeah, there's Vancouver Island too. Oh my god, dude. You've gotten so good at killing Merkel, we're gonna need more roleplay so there's more risk. How do I roleplay the Merkel fight to make it harder? Like just like use worse gear, like don't use the Club of Hill Giant Strength and the DJ armor.
Our way toward our fates. Unleashed.
Truant, may I please have the RAM for from your PC? No.
Have my sword,
I need that.
my fealty. Do what you must.
All right. I hate you, Damelin. You stole my kill. Hey, we got some more Lustral Gold. I'm less excited about getting Lustral Gold now that we got a pretty good 3-fer. But that was a, you know, that was a decent showing for our first 3 fur. Can you imagine trying to wash those chunks out of those boots? Yeah, it would be an absolute nightmare. No pun intended. All right, well, you know what? Pretty good fight, all in all.
In death,
I may have forgotten to finger him,
energy radiates
but
from the
I did at least pierce him pretty good. With all those arrows, of course. Truant, what is your skin pigment on the color scale
did
with the
well.
number?
Really
Like
well.
the hex
The
code?
picture comes together.
I actually don't know,
Is
man.
neither God
I mean, it kind of
nor
changes. I'm a little tan at the moment.
elder brain you saw.
On the outside of my arms, at least. On like the inner part of my forearm, I'm still pretty pale.
And these stones control the
Okay, we're skipping through this stuff for sure. Get out of here, please.
If the crown can do this, we touch.
Okay. Oh, hold on a second. That was different. That was different. A legendary hammer. Smite Wave. Once per turn, your smites will explode with a wave of light, dealing radiant damage around your target. On a hit infused with one of your smites, the target must succeed a con save or become dazed. A +3 warhammer. This is pretty cool. Not for us, but it's, you know, it's pretty cool. Okay. Neat. Let's throw our other gear back on before I forget. Throw our caustic band back on. And our armor of agility. Wherever it is. Oh, sorry, UNT scale mail. That's what we have. No armor of agility quite just yet. Getting a little ahead of myself. And let's loot all the golden enemies that we killed here. There sure are a lot of them. So let's do our best to not miss any. Actually, is that all of them? That might be all of them. Yeah, I think that is all of them. Fewer than I thought. Okay. Let's get out of here. Hex code of Theo for science. What's the hex code for just black? She's a little void. She's as dark as you can get. Such a full inventory. Yeah, we are carrying 2,600 kilos worth of stuff in our inventory. But I can't part with any of it. What am I gonna do without Gloric in my inventory? I can't go without Gloric. What if I need Gloric? Just 6 zeros or something like that? Yeah, that checks out. Let's talk to Dame Aelin so we can invite the lesbians back to our camp. Oh, Goldmembers in the background. She grows when you take her out. I mean, don't say it like that. That just sounds bad.
You were dead. I saw your body.
This is gonna be me confessing to Goldmembers in a moment. There he is in the background. All right. Yes, you'd be most welcome. Goldmembers, do you also want to live with me? Pretty please. This is a pretty cool shield, by the way. Iron Bandage shield +1. Just a 3 AC shield. Hold up, give my poor inventory a moment. Pretty cool. I think I like having the saving throw boost more, but you know, it's a neat shield for sure. How's it going, Goldmembers? He's still just here because we hit level 9. He's not really here for the killing Merkel part of things. I feel somehow you've gotten freakier in my absence. I approve. I think if you're on the internet for any extended period of time as like a streamer or content creator, you just get worn down. You just get your inhibitions get sanded down, and suddenly you're talking about big old ogres that you keep in your pocket that grow bigger when they see you, when you take them out of your pocket. I don't need anyone. We are enough as we are. That's a random question, but what are your PC specs? I have a 4080 Super for my GPU. I have I think I have a i14700 as my processor or something like that. It's a big number. I have 32 gigabytes of RAM. I have two 1 terabyte SSDs. And I think that is most of the important stuff. It's a pretty good computer. Did cost me a pretty penny. Okay, I think we're ready to get out of here. Random question, what's your shoe size? You're not allowed to know, because I have really tiny feet. You're gonna make fun of me. I can't tell you guys. Okay, is there anything else for us to do in Act 2? Is there any other Goldmember stuff that I'm missing? Please do tell me about it if you guys have played the Goldmembers mod before. I promise I won't pinky promise. Nah, you're gonna laugh. Gnome feet truant confirmed. It's true. I am the gnome guy. I'm becoming the gnome guy IRL. Don't see any Goldmembers hanging up here. Okay, I think we are done with the Goldmembers in Act 2, which it definitely felt like there was less Goldmember stuff happening in Act 2 than in Act 1. Maybe I've imagined that, but maybe it's just because the Goldmember stuff that happened in Act 2 was so mind-numbing, but pretty sure you're good to go. Okay. In that case, bit of a short stream today. I don't really feel like fighting the Githyanki though. We'll fight them in Act 3, I promise. I promise we'll fight them in Act 3. When I am more braced to fight Githyanki with extra HP and Final Fury. Once we have some cool buffs. Have you been to the graveyard near Last Light? Yes, we did that. We got the meter over there and we did that whole fight. Okay, well, I think this is gonna be the stream for today. A little bit on the short side. Just a 4-hour stream today, but I do want to start Act 3 and then just get rolling. It's a nice jump-in point for people, so we're gonna call the stream here. Thanks for being here, folks. I hope you guys enjoyed. Pretty fun time. I am enjoying this playthrough. The Goldmember stuff is cool, but I'm also really liking playing an Arcane Archer too. Playing an Arcane Archer is really fun. I love Piercing Arrow. The extra other arrows we have too are nice. I don't think we've used the Poison Arrow a single time, but maybe I'll try and do that in Act 3. But either way, having a good time with Arcane Archer for sure. Thanks for tuning in, folks. We'll be streaming again this upcoming Sunday, probably. Not at the regular time, I think. We're gonna try and do some more Trials of Tab collab stuff. Don't really know exactly what time, but this upcoming week for sure at some point. So be there, be square. Join the Discord server for good times and hanging out and notifications and stuff. ! Discord to join the Discord, or to click the link in the description below. ! Merch to check out the merch store, or click the link in the description below. Thank you guys for being here. I really appreciate the support. I will see you guys next week. Bye, everybody.